What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. The Reds travel to Madrid to take on Diego Simeone's Atletico at the Wanda Metropolitano. And that's a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen, right there. That is a mouthful. How are we? I said I'd come on early tonight because Crosby got up early. We were set up early and we thought, hey, why not? For once, we'll come on early and not late like the divas that we are. So how are we all, ladies and gentlemen? Looking forward to this one. City are currently 4-0 up, by the way, against Bruges in one of the early kickoffs in this one. So we'll just ignore that one and we'll concentrate on the Reds. The team news is in and Kloppo's gone strong. That's the big breaking news, ladies and gents. Kloppo has gone strong, as you can see from the screen. I will, of course, go through it in a few minutes as well. We'll talk about the Atleti team news as well. How are you? Lord Craig is back. Yes, I love that this is catching on. Well played, everybody. Well played. Did you just email me that, Connor?
I think I did.
Yeah, I don't know where to put it, though.
Just right on top and be sent.
There we go. Look at this. Crosby doing bits. You love to see it. We just drag this up there. We'll just stick it up there. I'm just going to leave that there so everybody knows. Do you know what I mean? Nah, I won't. I'll get rid of it in a second, ladies and gents. Bear with me just 1 sec. I'll press a few more buttons here. Do you know what I mean? More buttons. That's what Craig needs. More buttons. Poop in my pants, said Liam. I'm really chilled about this one. Look, I'm not saying I'm chilled about it because I think we're going to go and steamroll Atleti. But as I keep saying all week, we've a little bit of breathing room. And I think from the team selection, Kloppo wants to get it done early. He wants to get qualification out of this Champions League group done as soon as possible. And maybe then start to rest players or rotate players in the latter parts of the group stage. So, it's a good philosophy if it pays off, and I hope that it does. I'm watching at home. I've got COVID, but I'm happy Liverpool are playing well tempo. I hope, first and foremost, mate, that you recover quickly and lots of love, mate. I hope that you're alright. Daniel, welcome in, and everybody else that's coming in. Great to see you. Are we in form today, ladies and gentlemen? Are we ready for a sing-along? Are we ready for a bit of fun? And we'll go through the two lineups. Look, start with the Liverpool lineup, ladies and gentlemen. It is strong, as I said. You can see it on the screen there now. Alisson finally makes his new debut, but Alisson finally takes his place back in the Liverpool goal. No change in the back four. Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Matip are the centre back pair for today. I had thought that Kloppo was going to change it around. Clearly that isn't the case. In midfield then, we've got no Fabinho, which is a bit of a head scratcher, I won't lie to you, ladies and gents. Maybe Klopp feels he wants to rest him for the game against United after all the travelling, I don't know. But it's Hendo in the 6, Milner on the right, Naby Keita on the left, and then Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino and Mohamed Salah make up the Reds starting 11 today. And we'll have a look at the Atleti team. Jan Oblak in goal, De Almeida, Kondogbia, Hermoso and Koke make up the defending quartet. Then it's Carrasco, Rodrigo de Paul, Thomas Lemar, Kieran Trippier, Antoine Griezmann and João Felix. So no place in the starting 11 today for Luis Suarez for Atleti. So there we go. Hi mate, or should I say Lord Craig? I mean, if you want to say Lord Craig, I won't correct you, my man. I won't correct you. What else has he said? Predictions tonight. I went for a 2-1 win. 2-1 win, Simon, is my prediction. Connor, I haven't asked you for one yet. Give us a score prediction.
1-1.
Crosby's a big boring bastard. He's gone 1-1. I actually did stick a few quid on a few bets in this game tonight, but I'll keep them to myself. You'll probably be able to tell if I win it or not. Don't write them off. I'm absolutely not writing them off, mate. I've nothing but respect for Atletico Madrid and the shithousery. And I mean that when I say shithousery, I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean they're masters of the dark art of the game, and whether we like it or not, it is a part of the game, and it's an important part of the game. We've seen Jurgen Klopp speaking about his admiration for the results that Cholo Simeone and Atleti get, but not so much the style of play, which is quite frankly dull but effective. Dull but effective. It reminds me an awful lot of maybe Rafael Benitez's time at Liverpool, perhaps, or a Jose Mourinho style of play. Very defensively solid, and if they can pinch a goal or two, they'll go and do it. But I'm hoping we actually get a few goals tonight, because the predictions are pretty much going to be a stale, drab affair, and I actually think we might get a surprise. I'm going to go for 3 or more goals in the game. Would we sell Keita to Newcastle? What part about Naby Keita makes you feel that he wants to go and play in a fucking relegation battle with Newcastle? People are in cloud cuckoo land over this Newcastle shit. Just because a club has money doesn't mean that great footballers are going to want to go there. Interestingly though, on Newcastle, I'm sure you guys are aware, maybe you're not, the Premier League voted today to stop these inflated country or national backed sponsorship deals, the likes of which, of course, we have seen Manchester City come out with. And again, interestingly enough, one club voted against it, Newcastle, and one club abstained from voting. Any guesses who that might be? Yep, you're right. It is, of course, Manchester City, because, heaven forbid they actually had some fucking morals, but hey, look, it is what it is. At least the Premier League clubs are making a bit of a stance on this one. And as I say that, Bruges have just pulled one back there against City, so 4-1 in that one, but, it's 3 points of Pep Guardiola's men. Someone said Newcastle can only spend up to 180 million. Again, though, it's one thing having the money to do it, and there's no doubt that Newcastle have the money to do it, and with the FFP regulations being what they are, as the gentleman suggests there in the chat, they can spend up to, let's say, 150, 200 million pound without going and breaking any FFP rules from the Premier League. But it's one thing being able to do it, it's another thing getting the right style and right type of players to buy into the project and get them through the door, because, as is always the case, first on the top of these lists are the mercenaries, the Felipe Coutinhos of this world, whose agents are already knocking on Amanda Staveley's door and saying, don't forget about Felipe here, he could do with a payday, Amanda. Relative to the 300 billion they're worth, I know, yeah, it's I think even at 300 billion you're underwriting Mother Earth. I think it's even more than that. It's nuts. Like, are Mendy and Salah the two best players on form in the Premier League right now, or am I missing somebody obvious? Mendy's in cracking form for Chelsea. He had a worldie against Brentford the other day, and look, yeah, Mohamed Salah, I think Kloppo was right. I mean, I love the fact that our gaffer came out there and said that Mohamed Salah on form probably is the best player in the world right now. Not necessarily saying he's the best player in the world, but he is right now on form. Him, Lewandowski, maybe Karim Benzema right up there, maybe Haaland, of course, as well. Jamie Reardon, first super chat of the day, thank you my man, said his score predictions 3-2, come on the Reds. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Champions League night, it's a big occasion, and on the big occasion we don't only bring out the big nuts, we bring out the big sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. Halloween is all about apples and nuts and all that kind of stuff, but what you don't want is scaring anybody with those hairy nuts of yours, my male friends out there, maybe my female friends as well. If you want to have a little go of the old Manscaped, my wife has robbed mine and uses it, so I know it certainly works down there for the ladies. So look, if you want to be part of the movement, the 2 million men plus worldwide who trust Manscaped for their male grooming needs, all you have to do is visit manscaped.com and use the code WFM20 at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping of the all-new Performance Package 4.0. The Performance Package features the Lawnmower 4.0 with that ceramic cutting-edge technology. It also features the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, both of which are waterproof. You'll also get ball toner, ball deodorant, boxer briefs, and the Shed travel bag as well. It is a truly wonderful product, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. My missus loves it. Crosby loves it. You love it. Guarantee 20% off, free shipping. WFM20. Right. Madrid don't have rhythm. Will win this game. Why, when you said Madrid don't have rhythm, was Gloria Estefan going through my head? Straight away, it was the rhythm is gonna get you. The rhythm is gonna get you. I forgot to take me tablets. I'm blaming Connor on this one. So what I mean, the last thing we need is for Craig not to be taking his medication during the stream, Crosby. Do you know what I mean? 1 second, folks.
Just tradition at this stage.
There's a handful of them here. Haaland is back from injury and starts against Ajax, said Jens. Thank you for that, my man. Craig, are we looking at Vardy? For what? No. Why would we be looking at Vardy?
I mean, he's not much to look at, is he?
No, but I mean, like, what part about that screams an FSG type of signing? Do you know what I mean? Vardy's 35, I think. Great player, great career, not knocking that out, but yeah, no, definitely not a type of signing we'd be bringing through the door. There's only going to be it's going to be a Dollarama, said Ramadan. Thank you for that super chat, mate. And he's gone for a 0-0 or a 1-1. Lewis said he feels Milner will be solid. Yeah, I'm often nervous when I see Jimmy Milner in the midfield. But against Atleti, I can absolutely understand why Kloppo would go for James Milner in midfield, because, you're not going to out-shithouse Jimmy Milner. He's the king of it. So, yeah, I'm all over that. Is the 26... what? I don't know what that is, mate. I can't make it out, sorry. 5-1 City, yes, in that match, which is... it's just mad. Mignolet conceding 5 against City. I'd say 1-1, but 1-1, but there's 2 Wolves here actually, but I'd say 1-1, said Keane Hastings. Hopefully the Reds will snatch it. Milner is the GOAT, said Daniel O'Brien. What's your opinion on our title chances this season? Morgan, honestly, mate, I feel like we're right in there. Now, it's still early doors, of course, but the game on Sunday against Manchester United is a huge game, you know, because if we don't take 3 points from the game, let's say we drew it at Old Trafford, that gives Chelsea the chance to, you know, move 3 points ahead of us if they were to win, as an example. And, you know, if we do win this game, we stretch it out from 7 points to Manchester United, so it gives us more breathing room in, I suppose, the fight for the top 3 places. But I think we're capable of a title challenge this year. I think a lot might depend on injuries. Sterling's just missed another 6-yard tap in there, by the way, which is no surprise. He'll be off to Barcelona soon, most likely. But yeah, I think we need to be a little bit lucky. But we certainly got the bit between our teeth. The lads look like they want the title back. It's as simple as that, and I'm all over it. I love it. Let's put United in the mud, mate. Honestly, Rupso, I am. Mate, I am almost foaming at the mouth looking forward to this game on Sunday, and I just hope that we can. I hope we can get the job done, because let's be honest about it, we're a much better football team than United are. But when you do have world-class players in your team that are capable of moments of magic, which both sides have, to be fair, sometimes tactics will go out the window, and these games can often be decided by moments of brilliance or a shitty refereeing decision. So yeah, I'm hoping we get the job done, but in all honesty, I take any type of a win. I wouldn't give a shit if it was 2-1 off McTominay's toenail. I would take any type of a win. Michael, how are you, mate? Thank you for the super chat. Said, from a Leeds fan to a Liverpool fan, hope you spank this lot and beat the oil clubs to the league title. I love it, Michael. I love it, mate. Thank you very much. And again, lots of love from us back to you, mate. I've lots of time for Leeds. Anybody that doesn't like United, like us, you know, I've lots of time for them, mate. So, and we were in Leeds last month, and I have to say, cracking city, great people, really enjoyed our time there. Anthony Taylor's the ref for Sunday. I thought it was Craig Pawson.
Anthony Taylor and Stuart Atwell, I think.
What the fuck, like? Seriously. Again, Greater Manchester's Anthony fucking Taylor is refereeing Liverpool against United. I don't even know what to say. And Stuart Atwell on VAR. They might as well just give United a penalty now.
Mike Dean, fourth division.
Here. That's ridiculous. Fuck's sake. Anthony Taylor. How in any way did they think that that's going to sit well with everyone again? Anthony Taylor, Greater Manchester's finest. And then Stuart Atwell, the man that has more hatred for us than probably any other referee currently working in the league. That's name isn't Schmartin Schmackinson. Fucking hell. He's an Altrincham fan though, yeah. I know, Frank, he's an Altrincham fan. Yeah, well, I don't buy it. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. It's more shithousery from the Premier League yet again. Or the PGMOL, I should say. Manchester United have a secret book that holds the VAR cheat codes, said Beef Lives Matter. Yeah, Jens smoking the crack again. He thinks United will win on Sunday. We've got the underdog power. Only joking about the crack thing, mate, obviously. But look, sometimes these games do go against the grain of form. You know, how many times do we say that derbies or games against United, form goes out the window? Sometimes it's about winning the battles around the pitch, and that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Craig, how old are you? 40. 40, Hansa. The youngest looking 40 you'll ever see, but 40 nonetheless. If that's a dig at me being a child, little bit of a breaking news story for you, mate. Us men never grow up. They might pretend. Some men might swagger around and pretend that they're all sophisticated, but inside, we're all just 11-year-old boys, really. 1-1 on Sunday, said Man United fan 2007. Again, it's a tough one to predict, and look, I will be doing a couple of previews this week. One will be recording on Thursday with Mark Goldbridge here on Anfield Agenda, and then on Friday I'm supposed to be going on to the United stand to do a preview over there. So, have I heard of the Backstreet Boys? Have I heard of the Backstreet Boys, Crosby? You don't know what you'll unleash there, mate, honestly. Sabrina! You pretend you can't hear me. Wifey! Have I heard of the Backstreet Boys?
Oh, fuck off.
She's already telling you to fuck off. You are... I'm not going to do it. Not yet. Yeah, she's Yeah, she hates me because every time I'm drunk, I whip out the Backstreet Boys repertoire. We're Reds have got no money, but we'll still win the league. Alan Thomas is getting the sing-along ready already. Good man. Na 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 na. What team do I support? Luke, what's the name of the channel, pal? You know, the hint is in the title, dude. What's your favourite colour? Black, because it makes fat people like me look a little bit thinner. So yeah, black is the fat man's friend. Oh, look, I love the Backstreet Boys lyrics in the chat already. There'll be tears trickling down my cheeks now. I'll be whipping out a Backstreet Boys / New Kids on the Block medley. How old is Sabrina? She's 3 months older than me. She's 40, but she'll always be 3 months older than me, the L bitch. Won't you, wifey? She pretends she doesn't hear me because she's fed up. This is her time to herself, do you know what I mean? I come on here and she gets rid of me for 2 hours and you fuckers have to deal with it unfortunately.
They all babysit you.
Yeah, this is basically you guys babysitting me for 2 hours. This is how this really works. Craig favourite team reveal. There you go. Dun dun dun! It's the Reds. Oh, the lyrics are tempting me, Beef Man. You're tempting me. Tell me why. Well, we've already won Britain's Got Talent. You know what I mean? We've already seen that TikTok video. Whoever made that, massive respect. You know, I was wondering when I seen it was just going to be, you know, me getting thumbs down, you know, getting the X's, but no, I got the nod. People tuning in going, what, I thought this was football. It will be. Chill, folks, we're all here. Again, let me just have a little run through the starting 11 because we've loads of time ahead of this one. We started early today because we could, because we've nothing better to do, because we missed you fuckers, what can I say? So we've got Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Van Dijk and Matip in the centre back pairing, so no excuses with the back five. That is as strong as the gaffer could go. Obviously a bit of a surprise to everybody not to see Fabinho in the holding role, and all I can think is that Klopp just wants to give him time to recharge his batteries after an international break, obviously over in Brazil and playing against Uruguay as well, and then flying back over. Alisson a little bit different, I suppose. When you're in goal, yes, you have to be sharp, you have to be switched on, but you probably don't have to. I'd say there's an increased chance of an injury for Fabinho. I'd say that's a little nod from the medical department. So Hendo playing in the holding role, Jimmy Milner on the right, Naby Keita on the left, then Sadio, Bobby Firmino, Mohamed Salah up top. Have a feeling that Suarez will score and celebrate. Well, he's not starting, Jamie, so if he does come on, is he on the bench for Atleti?
He's on the thumbnail, so I hope he is.
Oh, you're jinxed. Every time Connor puts an opposition player on the thumbnail, he doesn't start. Will you do us a favour and stick Ronaldo on there for Sunday? I'm good, Ball. I'm good, my man. Nice to see you in as well. Welcome to everybody, by the way, that's joining us maybe for the first time. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. We've got loads of post-match stuff coming up as well. When the game's over, I'll be straight back on with my match reaction and my player ratings, and then I'll be joined by Paddy Murphy and Chris Stonage again for a bit of a panel, a bit of a Reds roundup, whatever you want to call it. The three of us will be having a chat about the game as well. So lots of stuff coming up today. Tomorrow I will be on Craig Station doing a watch along of the United game of the Champions League. Obviously keeping a little eye on them before the game on Sunday.
Suarez is on the bench, yeah.
Suarez is on the bench, so there you go. Possibility of him coming off, but hopefully you're wrong because none of us want him to score.
Strong bench, actually.
Are you okay, Craig? Probably not, mate. Do you know, it depends who's analysing this. Do you know what I mean? Right, on the bench they've got Lodi, Jimenez, Correa, Suarez, Herrera, Llorente, Versalco. That is a pretty strong bench. Really knocked that. That's a pretty strong bench. Yeah, so I was supposed to do this, wasn't I? There, we'll change scene. And now we'll have a look at the Liverpool 11 because you can see the substitutes underneath. There you go, one press of a button and boom, done. So Alisson in goal, as I said, that's the back four. Trent, Robbo, Van Dijk, Matip, Hendo, Milner, Keita, Mane, Firmino, Salah. On the bench then for the Reds, Adrian, Queevy Kelleher, double goalkeeper on the bench, don't know why. Fabinho, Canade, Gomez, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Kumi Minamino, Diogo Jota, Costa Simikas, Divock Origi, Nat Phillips and Nico Williams. My God, when you're allowed to make 5 substitutions, the benches are long, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 on the bench. I thought it was 9. I thought it was capped at 9, no?
It was always a shitload of people.
12 on the bench. Where are you from? I originally grew up in South Dublin, buddy, but now I live in Wexford. So yeah, that's the red starting 11 today. That's the bench as well. So a few options for the gaffer from the bench. Obviously Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Diogo Jota, Costa Simicas, all Fabinho if he needs to, Kanade Gomez. Pretty strong bench for the gaffer, so we'll just switch back scenes. 9 in the league, Lord Craig. I love this. Well played. And for those that don't know what's going on, let me just show you what's going on. The good folks at the fine Principality of Sealand have finally bestowed upon me the title that, let's be honest, my machismo deserves. I am now officially Lord Craig Houlden. You know, the paper speaks for itself. What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? You know, it's about time I was recognised by the fine Principality of Sealand. And I'm considering making my house here in Wexford the ambassador's residence. You know, I might be the ambassador for Sealand, but I am Lord Craig Houlden now, so...
The embassy, really, isn't it?
The embassy is, that's correct. This is the embassy, yes.
Make sure you tell them all your Sealand knowledge as well.
I'm gonna declare diplomatic immunity if I'm pulled over by the police for speeding or anything like that. So what I mean, you too can become a peer or a member of the fine establishment of Sealand, by the way, if you want to go and have a little look on that. Just Google it, basically, and you too can buy that title. Should be King Craig. Don't worry, Tom. I've already put in the order for the missus for Christmas. We'll be upgrading that. It could be a Sir by the end of the year, you know.
There's Duke as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there's Duke, there's Count, there's Baron, there's...
It sounds like Count in it.
So, yeah. What channel's the match on? It's on BT Sport 2, mate. BT Sport 2. What things that annoy you, Craig? What annoys me? Stupidity. And bad service. Bad service really annoys me. Only if they don't admit to their shitty service. You know, if somebody makes a mistake, of course, that's fine. But nothing annoys me more than going out somewhere and them not giving a shit about people that are there. So I'd say bad service, probably the thing that annoys me. What about you, Connor? Any pet peeves that annoys the shit out of you? That isn't me?
I think stupidity, yeah, when people just... Leave with me, I'll take a good example.
What is Gree? No idea what that is. If you're Lord Craig, then what's your wifey called? Lady. I think it's Lady, isn't it? Lord and Lady? I believe that's the case. Oh, but you thought you meant bad cell service. God, no. Oh, that's another pain in the arse, by the way.
Slow Wi-Fi.
Slow Wi-Fi, yeah.
That's what annoys me.
Especially in hotels and stuff. That annoys me. Like, you're paying 200 quid for a hotel room and the Wi-Fi is basically dial-up. Or they try and charge you for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh...
What's them in the airport? You put in like £1 for like a minute in the computers.
Oh yeah, even in the airports now in Dublin and stuff, you sign up and all this shit, and you still only get an hour, don't you?
Yeah, it costs I think you get 15 minutes free or something, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
There
you go, loads to get through anyway, folks. We still have 17 minutes before kick-off. It is an 8 PM kick-off tonight for the game. I remember Istanbul still got the shirt. I was there myself, Jason, so I remember it well. I'm doing good, thank you, Fade, and everyone else that's coming in. Lovely to see you all in. I hope you're well. Don't forget, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. Great sponsors of us, great sponsors of football fan content, but most importantly, great products. You can get yourself 20% off absolutely anything at manscaped.com, even if it's on sale, including the all-new Performance Package 4.0, by using our discount code WFM20, and you'll get free shipping as well. Are you leaving Mark Goldbridge or not? I didn't realise that we were a fucking couple. Am I leaving Mark Goldbridge or not? I don't live with him, mate. No, I don't know what you're talking about here. We're doing some content together this week, and I pitched something else to him, an idea that I have as well that I think me and him would work well on. So we might have a little discussion around that one. So it's a legacy project, is the way I'm describing it. Do I use Manscaped? On me nuts, I do. I do indeed, mate. Yes, I have. I'll be honest with you. I've used the ball toner. I haven't used the ball deodorant yet. Haven't quite been that brave yet, but I do, and I have, and I will, and it is great, and the battery does last a long time. So, you know, if you're somebody that I say suffers with bins, has bins, that affliction, the big Irish nut syndrome, then you need that 7,000 RPM motor that they provide to you. And maybe, you know, you want to have a little candle in the bath, you want to be romantic. It's waterproof. Bing bang bosh, all good. Okay. First of all, Eamon, my name is Craig, not Greg. Why do you think depression is so common? How was it in 1900? Well, first of all, I think, like anything, whether it be depression, bipolar, autism, a lot of medical advances and being able to spot things and being more aware, us as people being more aware of these scenarios and situations, is one of the reasons why it's now detected more, diagnosed more, and obviously we live in a hectic lifestyle. But let's be honest, nobody wants to hear me talking about why we're talking about depression. I just hope that everyone out there is okay, and if you are, of course, feeling in any way blue or down, please do speak to somebody. What's your prediction? 2-1 for me. Connor went with a 1-1, was it? Yeah. Connor went with a 1-1. Opinion on Atletico. I respect Atletico Madrid. You've got to respect what they've achieved. You know, they're the outsiders there, really, outside of Barcelona and Real Madrid, and what Diego Simeone has done and what the Madrid's board have built there is to be admired. I don't like the style of football, much like our manager. It wouldn't be a style of football that would attract me to the game, but it's effective. And the Wanda Metropolitano is a magnificent arena. So, yeah, I want revenge, I won't lie, for them knocking us out. But I do have a lot of respect for Atleti. I might get manscaped. I'm getting a moustache. Yeah, wrong part of the body there, mate. It's for below the waist. But, you know, if you want to try or trim your tash with it, I'm not telling you to do it or don't do it, mate. Craig, lovely top, thank you very much. Very happy. I think Jota will be the game changer. Good option from the bench, alright. And again, probably best for Kloppo not to risk him when we knew that he didn't play any part in the internationals during that break. So probably best to give him as long as we can to recuperate. Watching the game, but can't watch without Craig's commentary. Thank you, Shuni. That's brilliant. And look, we'll have a bit of fun throughout the game. Of course we will. Craig, my man, love the videos, thank you. And the game's on BT too. Again, thank you for that, Dev. And look, let other people in the chat know where in the world you're watching the game and where in the world they can watch it as well. Because I know a lot of people can't watch the game or are in certain countries, and it's always nice to let them know where you can watch it. So yeah, if you're in a different part of the world, in America, Australia or anything, please do let us know in the chat where people from your country or neck of the woods can watch it. Love you too, Addy. Thank you very much for the kind words. Hey Baldy, you spelled Baldy wrong, but we move. You know that Chelsea will be winning everything this season, so no need to do the stream. Yeah, you just go and learn to spell, dumbass, and then come back to me with your banter, and maybe I'll take you seriously. So yeah, you know what I mean, mate. Baldy, come on, it's a fucking. I get a 6-year-old that could spell that word for you, dude. Imagine thinking you can come in and banter the Lord, fucking Lord, and you're coming in giving me the Baldy spelt wrong. I don't know what it is about you trolls, mate, but you all seem to be rather special. Being Sport in Qatar, thank you for that, Hashim. Paramount Plus in the UK, and also TUDN, somebody else said. You can watch it on Sony TV in India. Sony TV, Connor. For friend of the Irishmen.
There indeed.
What friend of ours did a little bit for Sony TV. That's where I mentioned that in India. Shout out to Jono. Let's have some fun. Either you guys win or not, said Jensk. Yeah, absolutely, man. Always want to have a bit of fun. First and foremost, that's what we want to do here. Mark shot fired. He's put the onset super sticker in. Oh, Mark, Joanne's going to be whooping your ass. I don't know if Mark's is as good luck as Joanne's usually is. But thank you anyway, Mark. What do I think of Suarez? I really enjoyed him when he was at Liverpool. I won't lie. I mean, that lad did things with the football that I don't remember anybody else doing in a Liverpool shirt. Not saying he was the best player to play for Liverpool, but in my lifetime, I've not seen anybody else. He'd nutmeg a mermaid. That's the type of lad we're talking about. But yeah, look, he's not a Liverpool player anymore, so you know he's the enemy. Opinions on pizza. It's my favourite food, Luke, and that's what we're having after the game tonight. So yes. Yeah, I kind of got your shitty joke the first time, man, when you mentioned 1900. I kind of got that you were assuming that I was that old dickhead. So, you know, you don't have to put the second joke in. It's not my fault your first joke was too shit to make sense the second time round, mate. But, again, if I was around the 1900, I was still slaying ass and taking names, mate. Do you know what I mean?
You were already senile by then, weren't you?
That's it, yeah. I was already out there doing bits. The pre-Backstreet Boys Backstreet Boy. Who do you think's our biggest competitor for the Premier League, Man City or Chelsea? I would say both. In all honesty, mate, I'd say both. I think, there's very, 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 very little to separate the three teams. I'd say I think it's gonna be a belter of a title race, and I wouldn't dare stick any money on it. Put it that way. It's gonna be really close, and you got to give both of the teams respect for the squads they've assembled. But I really would love to see Klopp get another league title at Liverpool. I really would, just to prove not that the first one could ever be said as a fluke. The seasons we put in beforehand and the points that we tallied up, I mean, nobody can ever say it's a fluke. David Humphrey, thank you for the super chat. Keep up the good work. I'm watching this on Zego in Amsterdam. So that Zego's is the front of the shirts of Ajax, isn't it? I always wondered what that company was.
Yes.
There you go. Now I'm learning. Thank you, David. Thank you for the insight.
Station?
Yeah, Zego must be a TV company or something like that. But there you go. Nice. I never knew that. I always wondered what it was. Somebody says, surprise Fabinho's not starting. I am as well, I won't lie, but I can kind of understand why, if he's looking at maybe resting him up, having, travelled so much with Brazil and that, and getting over to Madrid on Friday. I can kind of understand, but again, like you, I would have thought he would have started. I think my wife's trying to come through the fucking ceiling up there. What's the big difference between when I was a kid and now? Honestly, mate, it's probably got to be technology. There was no internet on phones around when I was a kid. I mean, mobile phones only came out when I was about, I want to say 10, 12, maybe something like that. And that's how quickly technology has come along in the last 20 years has been nuts. I mean, I'm really lucky that some of the shit that I did as a kid or as a teenager growing up, that there wasn't phones about and that there wasn't so much technology about. It allowed us to have a bit more freedom, I think, growing up. I think kids these days, particularly teenagers, are under so much more pressure than I was growing up. And the world's getting more and more hectic as well. Less downtime, less spare money, more pressure. Yeah, I just think the world's becoming a bit more mental than when I was a kid. Everything seemed a lot more chilled. Hazard or Salah? I'm not biting. I'll pass on that question, thanks, mate. Less manners. Absolutely, Mick. Absolutely. When I was a kid, any adult was allowed to whoop your ass. If you go out and you give the neighbour lip and you got to clatter, your ma would still say, yeah, you deserve that. Yeah, I'd agree. Manners is definitely a big thing as well. Did I go to college? Unfortunately not, no. I didn't, Frank. I was supposed to study psychology and French, but unfortunately I took care of my dad till he died, mate, which was that time after I finished secondary school. So unfortunately, no. I didn't go to college, mate, and I still do hope to get a degree at some point in my lifetime. That's probably the one big regret I do have in life, is that I haven't yet gone to college. But I do plan on doing it.
Degree in Hieronomics, is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, they might want to just make me a lecturer straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Lord, like, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair, like. That's alright, man. It is what it is. You gotta just move on with life. Do you know what I mean? Take the knocks. I'm somebody that thinks everything that happens to us, you learn from it, we move on, and it develops you as a person. So, the most important thing is to just not let everything get on top of you and give up. Never give up. Fuck everyone. Never give up. Are you married? Yes, I am. I've been with my missus for 21 years. We've been married for 14 years. Actually, we're together 21 years on Halloween. But yeah, we're married 14 years. She's going to be so proud I got that one. What's your thoughts of the rumour of the World Cup every 2 years? I hate it. And this is what annoys me, right? So thank you for bringing that up, by the way, my man. So FIFA came out and put this idea out there about is it called biennial World Cup every 2 years? And straight away, every federation around the world told them they didn't want it. And now they didn't listen to that. Now they're going to talk to national team managers about it. It seems like they're adamant on pushing this through, even though the kickback has been, no, leave it at 4 years, because then you've got your Euros, your AFCONs, your Copa Americas and stuff as well. So I agree with people that say it would devalue the tournament somewhat. It's always been every 4 years for a reason, and I think every 4 years is about right.
Will that clash with the Euros then as well?
Yeah, I mean, what do you have a tournament every single year then? And how do you qualify it? It just seems like FIFA want more money. They try and want to make more money from national football, which is great for them because they have to pay out a lot less than clubs do to the players. And what happens in this scenario again? The clubs and the players will suffer because the players will get burnt out playing even more international football. So it's all to do with greed and not the good of the game. And there's nothing wrong with the game as it is. Teams are in the tunnel, by the way, getting ready to come out. And as always, please do feel free to keep us up to date with what's going on around all the games as well, if you want to lash that into the chat. 300 appearances for Bobby today, said Cube. Thank you for that stat, my man. Yeah, it seems like all the front three have had a little bit of history over the past week or two, haven't they? Salah with his record-breaking goals tally, Mane hitting 100 goals in the Premier League without a single penalty, and Bobby 300 up tonight, and Hendo as well had his milestone. Was it 500 up for Hendo recently?
I'm not sure.
That couldn't be 500. That could have been, actually. Was it 500 up for Hendo? Do I like Mark Goldbridge? Not the way you've spelled it, mate, no. Because his name's M-A-R-K, not M-I-R-C. But of course I do, we're friends.
400.
400 up for Hendo, sorry, my bad. Who motivated you to start a channel? This dude, sitting about 8 feet to my right-hand side. Yeah, Connor. I used to do a podcast and Connor said, get onto YouTube. I said, are you fucking mad? I'm a boomer. And he said, don't worry, I'll show you how not to be an idiot. And he's failed massively in that one. But yeah, channel's doing alright, thankfully. Just here for Craig singing. Do you know what I mean? Who ever would have thought that such a bad, shitty singer could have people wanting to sing shit? Because I am well aware my singing is horrendous. Again, we are wearing the yellow kit, and I'm being very generous by just calling it the yellow kit, because to me it's one of the ugliest kits I've ever seen the Reds wearing. How tall is Sir Connor? What are you, 6'1"?
Just 6.
6 foot.
6 foot.
6 foot. I'm 5'10", he's about 6 foot. How will you feel if we win? Tickety-boo, my man, tickety-boo. Right, here we go. I don't even like the tracksuit top.
It was rank.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Some of the stuff is lovely. The home stuff is nice. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not great. Would you take Declan Rice at Liverpool as a West Ham fan? I don't want him going. Absolutely, I can understand why, Jordan. He is a fine footballer. I don't think we need Declan Rice at Liverpool. I think we need somebody more like a Calvin Phillips, somebody to come in and do Hendo's job, because Fabinho still has plenty of time in him. But I can understand why you would want to lose him, Jordan. He is a fine footballer, mate, and I think United and Chelsea have been strongly sniffing around them, haven't they? But as of now, he's a West Ham player. It is a cracking stadium, the Wanda Metropolitano. You have to say, it is lovely, and obviously the Reds have good memories as well. From a Man United fan, really appreciate your content. Thank you, Cruz. That's very kind of you, my man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who do you think's the most complete youngster in the Premier League? Harvey Elliott. I'm not saying he's the best. You asked me complete. You didn't say the best. If I was talking about the best, I'd be going Foden, probably. I think right now, even though he's a few years further along in his development, he's just an exceptional footballer. Greenwood's an exceptional footballer. Saka's a very good footballer. There's loads of great youngsters in the Premier League, in fairness.
Trent.
Yeah, look, if we're talking youngsters, I suppose we have to include Trent. The fact he's an experienced youngster, that's a different conversation. There is the mercenary that is Antoine Griezmann. Oh, I love it, Lenny. I'll get to Barcelona. Oh, I love it, Lenny, again. Score prediction. 2-1 was my prediction. But look at that. That looks absolutely marvellous.
It's class.
That looked befitting of a Champions League night. That pitch looks amazing.
Did you see the new Barca stadium plans? They're doing up Nou Camp.
Well, they have to. It's falling apart.
Yeah, the designs are pretty cool.
How are they going to fund that?
No idea.
Yeah, I think I've seen the plans a while ago. And it is, look, we've both been to you've been to Nou Camp, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Now, the trophy room's amazing. Trophy room, absolutely phenomenal, but yeah, not great. Is it at Anfield? No, mate, it's at the Wanda Metropolitano. There's Klopp and Simeone just having a little embrace. Right, we are about to get underway, and just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, before we do that, today's watch along is being sponsored by and brought to you by our friends at manscaped.com. You can get the Performance Package 4.0, including the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker and Nose Hair Trimmer, Ball Toner, Ball Deodorant, Boxer Briefs, and the Shed Travel Bag with 20% off and free shipping by using our discount code WFM20. You can use that across the site on anything. It doesn't have to be the Performance Package 4.0. And again, the great supporters of fan content, the great supporters of our channel. If you're looking for a Christmas present or a birthday present for somebody, their balls will thank you. They mightn't, but their balls absolutely will. WFM20, my friends. The link is in the description. Right. What channel's it on? BT Sport 2. And we have loads of post-match content as well coming up after the game. So we'll have a post-match reaction with just myself. And then Paddy Murphy and Chris Stonage will join me as well. And we'll have another reaction show. And I'll do my player ratings and all that as well in the first one. Thoughts on Suarez on the bench tonight? I can understand it. Maybe he's going for a bit more high energy. But look, he's a good option, like Jota is for us, to come off the bench, in fairness. Just a quick run through of the starting 11 as well for the Reds. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robertson at left back, Matip and Van Dijk centre back pairing, Hendo, Milner and Naby Keita in the midfield, then Sadio Mane, Mr. Hat-Trick himself, Bobby Firmino, and then Mohamed Salah on the right hand side. Would you rather have Harry Kane's career or Jamie Vardy's career? Vardy's, because he won something.
There are stories though.
Yeah, great story. It's just, I love any tale like that of lads that don't give up, or people that don't give up. 4-0 to the Reds. I love that prediction. Right, folks, again, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. We are about to get underway. The Reds will be kicking off, playing from left to right in the yellow kit. Atleti in their regular red and white stripes. As soon as we get underway, I will start the clock. Come on, the Reds. Naby's going to be kicking us off. Come on, boys. And we're underway. We are underway at the Wanda Metropolitano. Joe Matip does the decent thing. Goes out long left-hand side. Goes straight out, though. It'll be Atletico Madrid throw-in. It's always Sadio they go for in that one as well. Always out left-hand side to Sadio. Mick said the stadium's amazing. It is, mate. It's class. Is an absolutely fantastic ground, alright. It's out near the airport, I believe. Out the outskirts of Madrid. Right, Atleti on the attack now, left-hand side. Trent backs off and backs off. Eventually the ball comes in. Van Dijk hooks it away and it'll be Atletico Madrid throw-in left-hand side. Do you remember we were, so close to that deal for Lamar? And it was crazy money in the end they wanted, wasn't it? 90 million or something.
72 million pounds or something,
Yeah, it was us and Arsenal at the time, I think, were mentioned. And he ended up at Atleti, and bit of a mixed bag at Atleti, to be fair. It will be a Liverpool throw-in now on that far side. The referee played a couple of advantages. Hendo's not happy. Good man, Hendo. Straighten the refs here, mate. No new news on the Mohamed Salah contract, Leo James, mate. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Van Dijk spreads the ball across to Trent, right hand side. Space on the left, he switches it across to Andy Robertson. Go on, Robbo. Robbo cuts inside. Atleti get in, close down quickly, win the ball back. João Felix now. He goes back to his centre backs. Go on, Mo, put the pressure on. I mean, what a set of goalkeepers we have in this one as well. Obviously, our big, beautiful Brazilian down one end, and then a fantastic goalkeeper, one of the best in the world, without doubt, and Jan Oblak down the other end. And don't forget, Jan Oblak was brought in to replace David De Gea as well, so they've really been spoiled for keepers at Atleti, haven't they? And Courtois, yeah, another great show. They really have been spoiled for goalkeepers. Am I happy with Jurgen's lineup? Yeah, I am. I don't really have any complaints about it. I can understand every decision he's made. I thought we would have seen a change at centre-back, I'll be honest with you, but obviously he thinks there's enough time between Tuesday and Sunday for the lads to recover.
It was nearly a week, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I suppose if it was Wednesday, Saturday, this would probably be a different centre-back pairing, but Tuesday, Sunday gives him a bit more time, alright. Yes, they do have a very good bench. Coke 77, they really do. There we go. Go on, Naby, lad. Go on. Into Salah now. Salah gets his head up. He tries that outside of the foot pass again. This time it was too easy for Atleti to defend. The Reds have won it back. Again, this is going to be one of these games where Atletico Madrid scream for everything, call for everything, try everything, roll around every 2 minutes. Hopefully we can start with an early goal for once against them. Here goes Robbo. Back inside. It's cut out this time though. Atleti try and move it quickly. On comes the press from Bobby Firmino and it's back with Jan Oblak. Come on, boys. Again, well played. The press forces Atleti into a mistake. But Atleti, in fairness to them, win it straight back by crowding out Naby Keita. Hendo, that's a good foot in. Good tackle. Salah. Again, there's challenges flying in everywhere. All fair, I should say. All good, proper challenges, but it's a real ding-dong battle so far. Now, Robbo, back on left-hand side. I don't know who Jimmy Milner was trying to thread that through to, but it wasn't on. And Trippier will let that go behind for Atletico. I love that from Sadio. Sadio just comes in, leaves a little bit on him as well. Good man, Sadio.
Still the weirdest transfer of all time, Trippier to Atletico.
I know, but I can understand it. Like, you know, if you're him, live in Madrid for a few years, playing in that magnificent stadium. And look, he's won. He's won a league title as well. Which
it's weird seeing English lads abroad other than Germany.
Yeah, but I like it. I think more English players should try it. Like, sure, wasn't Raheem Sterling saying as well that he'd like a move abroad at some point?
I don't know why they don't. It's weird.
Especially somebody like him, you could absolutely see him tearing it up in La Liga with his pace and stuff.
Yeah.
You can absolutely see him missing from 6 yards in La Liga.
You do new camp same as anywhere else.
Have you done any content with Red Men TV? No, mate, we haven't. Matip. Van Dijk. Back out to Trent, right hand side. Come on, Trent. Into Salah. Every time Salah picks up the ball now, you're just going, go on, lad! Go on, Salah! Go on, Mo! You little dancer. Van Dijk. Oh, bit of a heads up as well. I will be in Liverpool in January. Booked that last night. I'm heading over with some of the mates I grew up with, and it's going to be very, very messy. But yeah, shout out to Casper, shout out to Wally. We'll be heading over to stay in the Hilton as well. Posh bastards. Lads from Shankill. There was no Hiltons when I was growing up with the lads in Shankill. It was tents and hostels. Now all of a sudden they're growing up. It's the Hilton. Hilton won't know what hit them in fairness. Oh, I'm already planning a second hotel for when we get kicked out. Looking forward to it, go. Hopefully going to be at the Brentford game. So let the threads commence.
You just hate Brentford, don't you? Never want to watch alongs.
Yeah, that's it. Anti-Brentford watch-alongs. You could do the watch-along.
I do.
You get Lucas to do it with you.
I'll just get Paddy to come down and sit in that chair.
Where in Shankill? I grew up in Eaton Wood, mate. Well, actually, first of all, I lived in Shanganna Cliffs, and then we moved to Eaton Wood. Good man, John. I knew that was a fake score. Good man, John. Again, shout out to our moderators. Great work. The Reds on the left side now. Robbo tries an early ball in. It's hooked away, I think, by Trippier. Headed back down. Good bit of control by James Milner. Cross in. All the way through to Mo Salah now on the far side. Go on, Mo. Skin him. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Goal! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Getting a little deflection, but who cares? It's 1-0 to the Reds. Whoop, whoop! There we go. That's what we wanted. Give the ball to Mo and the rest will sort itself out. That's what you love. There he is. As I always say, you don't buy a ticket, you won't win the raffle. And Mo took his shot. Yes, it took a deflection, but who gives a shit? It's 1-0 to the Reds. Can I get an amen, Crosby?
Amen.
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 That was Father's head, wasn't it?
How does he do it every fucking week?
You know, it's one of them, isn't it? It's like Robin. You know what he's going to do, but best of luck stopping him. Oh, hang on. Is that Jimmy Milner's goal? That's a Jimmy Milner goal. That's a Jimmy Milner goal. Fuck, there's me bet out the window. That's a Jimmy Milner goal, watch.
The club have tweeted Salah's goal.
It's a Milner goal. To me, that's a... Harry Kane would be having fits now if he was Milner. To me, that's Milner's goal. I think Milner gets a touch on that, and he's onside obviously as well, because we've restarted, so the goal stands. But to me, Milner got the touch on that. That's a Jimmy Milner goal. Oh God, I have loads of money on Salah to score as well. Who cares? We're winning. Absolutely, Benjamin. Couldn't give a shite, mate. I'm right with you on that one. The goal's the most important thing. Who scored it? Doesn't really matter. One shot.
One Jota.
Boom. I thought it took a deflection off a defender, but no, it was James Milner who got the last touch on it. Oh, lucky. Nearly fell for us for a second there, but again, we have Atleti on the ropes. Come on, boys. Ball through to Alisson now. Perfect start. I did say to you I'd love an early goal. I feel like we owe them an early goal. There you go. Suxy said Salah or Millie with the emojis. Thank you for the super chat, Suxy. The fucking WFM goal, Salah and Craig, Ric Flair. Woo! Emoji. And Jen as well with the super sticker. Thank you, Jen. How's it going? Tickety boo, Jen. Tickety boo. Great start this. Almost 10 minutes on the clock. The Reds 1-0 up. That's the way you do it. Lovely little ball by Bobby Firmino into Salah again, right? Oh, look at that! Man's taking the piss with the step overs and all, the little drag backs. The cross was cut out though. I don't know who scored it. Who gets the goal? Because one footballer shown Salah as well. Our friends at One Football, obviously. It has to go down as a Milner goal, surely. Yeah, they've just put the camera on Milner, which shows it'll be his goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Milner's goal. Good man, Jimmy Milner. You owe me money though, Jimmy. No, it's Milner's goal. It's been corrected. Milner's been given the goal. And rightly so, it was his goal. It's a lovely little bit of a shithousery for Milner there, the little touch. Because the touch is what deflected it past the keeper, make no bones about it. It was the deflection that wrong for the Jan Oblak, and I thought it was a defender, but no, it was Jimmy Milner, and it was intentional, and he was onside. Fair play to Jimmy. Justifying the face shown on him by the manager. Fair play. 1,900 people in the chat, folks. If you're enjoying the stream, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. That's 100% being given to Milner. Definitely, for those in the chat who are saying it's Milner's goal. Early goal will be important. Absolutely, it will force Atleti to come on to us a little bit more and should, in theory, create a bit more space for us. Oh, hang on, did that hit the defender as well? I'm fucking confused here. Did that hit both of them? One of them? All of them?
James Pearson said it's Milner's goal.
Someone said Salah will score, don't worry. Love that, mate. Love that. Well played. I hope he does. Although, look, if you said to me you lose your bet and Liverpool will win, I'll take Liverpool winning every day of the week. Great start this though. Proper start. We really are in such a great moment, aren't we, as a team? Like, every game now, the lads are at it. Here we go. Oh, I thought it was dropping Salah. Oh! Oh! Naby! Woo! Naby! Oh, stop the lights. Naby with a volley. Top bins. Pick it out, son. Whoop, whoop. Oh! Naby, what are you doing? That's delicious. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Pick that out, Jan. Pick it out, son. Oh, my God. Not only are we being treated to an absolute football masterclass again, but the goals. The Reds have been just scoring worldies lately. Cholo Simeone doesn't know what's going on here. Naby Keita, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Trent picks up the ball. Plays in the cross. Gets cleared by Atleti. Oh! Oh! First time. Edge of the box. Doesn't even let it drop. Look at this. It's cleared. Naby, boom. Pick it out, son. Pick it out. Oh, you're going to have 3 keepers in there. None of them are getting a touch on that. Look at that. Oh. That is filth. Absolute filth. Love it. Love it. What a goal. Did I or did I not say that these are usually drab affairs, but I have a feeling this won't be?
I think you did.
Wow. That's ridiculous from Naby. If you haven't seen that goal, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat when you see it. Wow. Naby with another screamer, said Suxi. Thank you for the super chat again. You're so kind. With the goal emojis, the WFM and the Ric Flair. Woo! Naby lad doing bits. When are we all going to admit now that Naby maybe has finally started to deliver?
What a goal.
I'm all for a bit of Naby propaganda, by the way. I'm all for it. What a strike. Whew. Will manscape Atletico Madrid. Love that. Love that, Gurker. Well played. First of all, their balls will need to drop, though. Because I think they're up inside their stomachs at the minute. Rabadan said he hereby retracts his statement about a Dollarama. That's a sign of a great man, Rabadan. You know, when we can admit that we're wrong. Never admit it to the wife, no. Never.
Can you come at that every game? My jinx it like.
Yeah, there you go. We want Newlon. Yes, damn right. Newlon deserves a little boogie for that one. Go on, Newlon. There he is. His little Naby Keita happy dance. Go on, son. Go on, Newlon. Happy Newlon. Yes, there he is. Look at him throwing shapes. Scenes now when some Liverpool player does this dance. When they score as a little homage to Newlon. Oh, God. Who would have thought we'd ever have a dancing bleeding alien? You'll love it. Another stadium we're claiming as our own. Well played, Tom. I like that, mate. Yeah. The Reds taking over the Metropolitano. Look at that again. Every time I look at it, it just gets better. I can't wait to see this from every single angle. Boom. Oh. It's just beautiful. And we're on the attack again. Mane now. Offside flag is up. Atleti can't deal with it. They're crying to the ref. Get over it, bitches.
Mbappe scored for PSG, I think. So.
I think I have Mbappe as a goal scorer. And won another bet. This is the stuff. Absolutely. This is vintage, ladies and gentlemen. Look, they're resorting to their little diving around looking for cheap yellows and reds already, and Hendo's not having any of it. Good man. They don't accidentally stand on his hand when he's on the ground, lads. Proper shithouse move, that one, by the way. Oh, sorry, did I stand on your hand, lad?
I didn't. Oh, shit. Oh.
Thrashing them, said Ethan. Are there many Reds fans there? Yeah, there's a good chunk of them, alright. When the camera panned in earlier on, there was a fair section of them in there celebrating, alright. What a trip that would be. A lovely little October trip to Madrid. Do I think Liverpool have a good chance of winning the Champions League? Again, I think it's an open tournament. You look at any of the English clubs that are in it, maybe United long shots, but you can look at Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, maybe you get a Spanish club going far in it, but PSG, outside of that, I think they're the front runners. But I think it's an impossible competition to predict who'll win it, because you're kind of reliant on the draws and stuff like that as well. And, in the knockout stages, one bad goal, one red card, it's so... You have a bit of luck, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But I think, again, it'll take a good team to put us out. There's Milner, Shehausen already. Look at it. Good man. Me, ref, me, James.
They're giving it back to Salah now for a goal.
Are they?
Yeah.
So Salah's goal now, is it?
Apparently.
Yes. Quick and in there, fucking catch that out quickly.
Yeah,
I was thinking it might have hit the defender as well. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, UEFA awarded him.
Good man, UEFA. It's one single fella there called Johnny UEFA.
I'm seriously saying Milner. I don't know. I really don't know. Someone scored.
Yeah, fucking hell. I don't know. The second goal was Naby Keita's. There's no doubt about that one. I mean that it was. Do you know what it was like? If you see Jamie Vardy's goal against Manchester United, it was like that but further out, cutting across the ball with the outside of his right boot. And as good a goal as Jamie Vardy's was, Naby's was better. Oh my days. 2,100 people in the live chat, folks. Great to have you with us. I hope you're enjoying the game. The Reds have taken out their manhood and have whopped it across Atletico Madrid's face and said deal with it. And so far Atleti can't deal. Joel Matip. I think we haven't seen too much of him so far in the game, thankfully, because we haven't had much defending to do. But just as I say that now, João Felix, ball to the back post. Well done, Trent. Well done, fella. Trent had to get a last-ditch foot on that. And again, Atleti will start to pour forward now. And with our pace in behind, you would hope that we can pick them off again. Because they won't give up. That's one thing. Like us, this Atletico team won't lie down. It's one thing I'd never say about them. They aren't quitters. Thomas Lemar now goes around the outside of Naby. Ball across, edge of the box. Side foot. 1-2-1. They have a goal back. Told you they weren't going to give up. Now they've pulled one back. 2-1. Game on. Again, Naby was dribbled past far too easily there by Lemar. You can't let him pass you from there. That's not good enough. Then he pulls it back. Ooh.
Did he touch it?
He didn't touch it, but he jumped over it. Well, he jumped over it, obviously impeding Matip, but it's being checked by VAR. We're sorry, we're still waiting on this. Goal. Goal given. At least that's what the refs seem to be signalling. Sorry. Still waiting. I don't know how this can take so long. You either decide he was interfering with player or he wasn't. It's a very straightforward decision after that. If he wasn't, goal. If he was, no goal. It's not like it's a tight offside call or anything here. If you think he was interfering, rule it out. If he wasn't, give the goal. Goal given. I don't even know what the offside rule is anymore, to be honest with you. Is anybody able to tell us what the fucking offside rule is anymore? Because nobody seems to know. Anyway, 2-1. Game on. Kloppo ain't happy on the sidelines, but we move on. We've a lead to defend, 2-1, quarter of the game gone, we've already had 3 goals.
Who would have thought this would be a goal fest?
I know, yeah. And there's more in this, there's plenty more goals in this game by the looks of it. This has the makings of one of them fucking batshit crazy games. Griezmann, the best player in the world? Fuck off! Griezmann's shite! You don't even believe that, mate. Let's be honest about it. Antoine Griezmann's dog shit. And that goal was all kinds of shite as well. But he scored, fair play. But let's not make out he's the best player in the world. The man's a money-grabbing mercenary. Best player in the world. Best player in the world's name starts with Mo and ends with Mohamed Salah. I mean, us conceding the goal, you know, we can talk about that till the cows come home. Naby Keita, there's no way Thomas Lemar should have been allowed to go past him that easily. 2-0 Ajax against Dortmund. Good start for them. Look, we're still in the lead here. There's plenty to be positive about. We will pick the bones out of the goals and all that stuff. Of course we will in the post-match show and a half-time. But right now, Atleti have their tails up and João Felix is on the attack. We have to settle down, get through the next 5 or 10 minutes here and get back to how we were playing, which was really good. Well done, Hendo. Down the line looking for Mo. Ball put out, be a Liverpool throw in, right hand side. Again, ladies and gents, I hope you're enjoying the game. What a crazy start it's been. If you are enjoying it, please do take a second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. Salah looks fired up, happy and ready to go. I love Simeone for the theatrics on the sideline, by the way. I do love a bit of conducting the crowd and all. I can get on board with that. I'd have taken, by the way, look, all week I'd have taken this if you said to me you'd be 2-1 up after 25 minutes. But it always feels a little bit deflating, folks, doesn't it? When you concede such an easily preventable goal after doing the hard work to go 2-0 up.
I think poxy goal is a technical term.
Yes, poxy is definitely a technical term. Well played. I know, yeah. Anita said, I can't believe it's only been 24 minutes. I know. We've had 3 goals in a game that I think most of us would have probably predicted fairly slim pickings.
I think my 1-1 is gone in there.
Yeah, your 1-1's at my 2-1 bang on the money here, but I can't see it staying this way for the next 65 minutes. Matip spreads it across left hand side to Milner. It looks more like we're playing a double pivot. It looks like we're playing a double pivot in midfield with Keita a little bit ahead of them, because Milner's certainly not on the right hand side there. Hendo's, both of them look like they're in I won't say both in a holding role, but one stay, one goes. And then Naby looks like he's through the centre a little bit ahead of them, just behind the front 3. Do I think Liverpool or Keita's lived up to the 54 million price tag? Not yet, no. But still time. He's getting there. Oh, Bobby unlucky. Look at the divot on the pitch when he went to hit it. He's pissed off. Half the pitch is after coming up there. Again, they're showing a replay of Atleti's goal. And you just can't help but wonder how we didn't defend it better. It's one of them, gets through so many players. Griezmann gets a little flick on it. I still don't understand what the offside rule is in these situations, because your man jumps in front of Matip over the ball, which distracts Matip, but the goal's given. And look, I'm not moaning about it really, because similar goal I think should have been disallowed for us against Watford. I think the offside rules are farce. Look at that, great football again. Sadio, he has his pocket pinched, and I agree he wasn't fouled. Great football in the build-up though. Surely he's a mile offside. Flags down here against João Felix. Alisson saves it. What the fuck is that dickhead with the flag doing? Looked like a broken fucking FIFA 22 ref just fucking gyrating on the side there. He was a mile off, you blind prick. Is that gobshite does not know what he's supposed to do with his flag? That was a foul on Naby, actually, or Sadio.
His own half, to be fair.
Doesn't suit my argument. He was in his own half, to be fair, and he had, again, a worldy save. It was Antoine Griezmann. I told you he was shy. It was Griezmann that was through, and again, as Connor said, he was in his own half. I apologise to the lino. He was spot on there. But yeah, Griezmann going through, onside, and Alisson comes out, makes the save. Great save that from Alisson. Again though, how were we left so exposed with one ball over the top? Thankfully, the big man between the sticks did the job, made himself big. That was, to me, ladies and gents, that was a vintage Alisson Becker type save, wasn't it? How many times have we seen that type of save from Big Ali? And spare their blushes there. Leipzig have apparently equalised against PSG. Good spin by Sadio. Ref, we don't want an advantage, you fucking idiot. We want a free kick from 20 yards out. Fuck's sake. Like, where's the advantage here, dickhead? You fucking stadium. Where's the advantage, you stupid prick? And a free kick 20 yards out and you give us advantage because Robbo's out in the left wing with two defenders out there, you absolute twat. This doesn't mean nothing, ref. This doesn't mean nothing, dickhead. Fuck's sake. No advantage there. We'll take the free kick. Gobshite. Fuck's sake. Like, how did he see that as an advantage? Robbo's out on the touchline out on the left hand side. Nobody near him. And the ref waved play on for an advantage. There was no advantage. There was two defenders out there. Fucking state of it. Good man, Jimmy Milner out there again winning free kicks, doing Jimmy Milner things. I love him. What a man. Referee's a blind twat. That's two fouls now in a row on Sadio. He's given nothing. Half an hour on the clock anyway. Free kick wide right to the Reds. Trent comes across to take it. Referee should be doing his job and protecting the damn players out there. That's twice now Sadio's been fouled. Fucking fly landed on Kieran Trippier and he's on the ground like he's been shot by a sniper. Ball goes behind. Goal kick. One long ball over the top. I'm looking at the Griezmann chance. Alisson. Look at that. What a man. Makes Griezmann make the decision. Makes himself big. Great goalkeeping, Ali. Great goalkeeping. How many times has that superstar bailed us out? What a man. What a keeper. Again, look, having our pockets pinched. Get away with it. Time to wake up, boys. This is a mad game. And I mean that, like, as a neutral, this would be a belter to watch. For as a Liverpool fan, my heart's in my mouth. Lodi getting ready to come on here. Atletico making an early change by the looks of it. Trent in possession, right hand side. Loads of space on the left. Goes short to Naby. Look at Robbo. Look at Robbo, Naby. Move it quickly. Move it quickly. Good man. Across to Van Dijk. Big verge now. Trent. To Mo. That's it, lads. Take the sting out of the game. That's it. Keep the ball for a little bit. Let it blow out. Take the sting out of the crowd. Proper order. This is managing the game. Last thing we need to do is concede again before half time. That's the priority now. Go in at half time without conceding again. Another foul. Free kick wide left. The ref, did you bring your cards with you, mate? You know what I mean? They're not for putting on McDonald's orders, mate. They're for giving out to them. Another one. That's 3 times now Sadio's been fouled. Ball in from Robbo. Ooh, Oblak comes and claims. .33 minutes now on the clock at the Wanda Metropolitano. Atletico Madrid 1. Antoine Griezmann with that goal. Liverpool 2. Still don't know who scored the first. Second one definitely Naby Keita's, and what a goal it was, ladies and gents.
Where would like 100% have the official list, do you reckon? Website maybe?
Go with one of the betting companies.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Griezmann again. 2-2. 2-2. Too fucking easy. Too much space in the fucking box. Now, that was a good finish by Griezmann. Give him credit there. But again, fucking... Oh. Sometimes football is just a batshit crazy game. You go 2-0 up. Oh, I don't know what to fucking say. How? Where the fuck is the defence again? It's too easy. It's all too easy. Antoine Griezmann with the second. Good finish by Griezmann, to be fair. Let's have a look at it. João Felix with some good work on the left hand side. Look, he fucking turns Van Dijk inside out. That's not good enough, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if it's Van Dijk or Nat Phillips. That's not good enough. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's horrendous. Van Dijk should have done a lot better there. He was turned inside out through his own positioning. Not good enough. I don't give a fuck if it's Van Dijk or if it's any of them. Not good enough. That's literally just say get through to half time. The number one priority here is to not concede again. And what do we do? Fucking concede again. Two. We've a game on. It's Desmond. Oh, come on, boys.
Goal was good for Salah, but I well.
Alright, cheers. Come on, boys. What a start. 2-2. Man's about to cry. Takes a lot more than that to make me cry, princess. There's a good goal that from Griezmann's perspective, but defending wise, again, you look at these things with two sets of eyes, don't you? You look at them from an attacking perspective and a defensive perspective. From an attacking perspective, you'd say, great play, well done by Antoine Griezmann, lovely spin, good finish. But from a defensive perspective, once again, far too easy. First goal went through God knows many bodies. Second one, again, turned the defender inside out, not good enough. But you got to give credit to Atletico for finding their way back into the game. And we've had 72% of the possession, by the way. But it isn't about how much you have the ball, it's what you do with it. Go on, Bobby. Back out to Naby. Sadio. To Robbo. What a game we have on our hands. If you're a neutral, this must be an absolute fantastic game to watch. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan, this feels like a kick in the nuts right now. Going 2-0 up away from home in the Champions League and conceding 2 goals. But I knew Atleti wouldn't lie down. They're not that type of team. They won't roll over and accept their fate. They're like us in that regard. Milner. I mean, God, who would have thought we'd have 4 first half goals in this one?
Still 10 minutes to go as well.
I know, it's nuts. João Felix. Look at again the space. Would someone tackle the cunt? Fuck's sake. Man's there with the freedom of the Metropolitano and we're just waving at him. Get stuck in, clatter him. Ball over the top. Ali comes and claims it. Everyone just drops off, gives him 5 yards of space. It's like he's got a force field around them or something. You do not stand off players like João Felix. I agree, we do need Fabinho on because this is getting far too easy for them to get through the centre of our midfield here. Trent. Well defended by Atleti. Ball goes, no, I was going to say goes through the Oblak, but they didn't. Right, come on boys, refocus. Hendo, this is where you need to be lively, mate. Get talking there. It's mad the way perspectives change, isn't it, depending on how... Like, if this game was to finish right now, we'd all be pissed off. But before the game, I would have taken a draw, probably.
Or if we'd been 2-0 down.
Yeah. It's mad how when the goals are scored affects your perspective on a game.
Yeah, we're deflated and Atletico fans are loving it, like.
Yeah. But you'd have to say right now, Atletico have the wind in their sails. Look at that. Go on, pinch it. Well done.
Go on.
Oh, too much time, boy. Come on, Naby. Look at the space. Look again.
He looked off there.
Fucking João Felix out there having a picnic. And Alisson's forced into the save. Fucking hell, lads. Come on. Where's Trent? Where was Trent? There wasn't a fullback to be seen. João Felix had half the pitch to himself. Christ almighty. Come on, boys. Wake up. Again, look, they have a 2-on-1 again here on the left hand side. Naby, come on, back quicker, boy. Come on. Thomas Lemar now in possession for Atleti. Clock ticks towards 40 minutes. Again, look, ball over the top. Bounces through, but they're opening up like a tin of tuna here. It's too easy. Somebody needs to take this game with a scruff of the neck and show some leadership. This is where your captain should be telling the lads to calm the fuck down. And I agree with everyone in the chat. This game screams a Fabinho type of game. Milner's telling Robert to win the overlap, but I can understand why he's not. Because somebody has to take this game and realise we need to get through to half time here without conceding again. So bombing fullbacks forward on the overlap when we're being opened up like a cheap hooker. It's fucking ridiculous. All the confidence is drained out of the start of the game that we had. 4 minutes to go. Matip to Trent. Ball into Hendo. Come on, Hendo. Who was that to fella? Well done, Alisson. Oh, gee. Oh, God almighty, we got lucky. Alisson boots the ball. It hits off Matip. And I'm thinking it dropped straight to Antoine Griezmann, I think it was. But thankfully it rebounded straight to Alisson. Again, we got lucky there. We look shook here. We need to just get our composure. Milner. Who the fuck was that to, Jimmy? No need to put it in the air, fella. On the deck. Fucking hell. I don't know. Who was he playing that to? Oh, here. Again, look, Trent caught 10-15 yards up the pitch here for that João Felix chance. Thomas Lemar now. Works the ball out. Left hand side. Again, we're just forcing ourselves into some last ditch defending and hooking it away. the gaffer has to do something here at half time, little tweak or something, because right now we're being overrun. We look like we've got no shape, and again, Alisson giving us a heart in the mouth moment. Thankfully we got away with it though. What a first half though. You've got to say, for the neutrals out there, this has been a damn entertaining first 45. Atleti again, right hand side. Griezmann. Atleti switch it, looking for Thomas Lamar. He can't quite control it, and it goes out for Liverpool throw in. He's onside again. Robbo was playing him on there for that one. Showing a replay of another one of the Alisson saves.
Did you see that right? There's a Europa League game on 3 PM tomorrow.
Was it Europa League or Conference League?
Europa League, this is Leicester.
Are they away in Eastern Europe somewhere? Which would be 2 hours ahead of us. So that might make sense.
Moscow.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would be that's a 5:30 kickoff, yeah, which is the other time. Challenge squad. Of course you can have a shout out, dude. How are you? Thanks for watching. Hope you're well. Come on, boys. Excuse me. Ref making him take the throw in again because there was 2 balls on the pitch, in fairness. Matip across to Van Dijk. I mean, we've plenty to go through at half time, ladies and gents, so we'll be looking for your input. In that kit again, somebody says. Yes. Can't defend in this kit, apparently. Can we concede 3 against Brentford in this kit?
Yep. Right, actually.
Yeah, we need to bin this kit off, though. Should have been binned off as soon as somebody put the drawings forward, in fairness.
Bring back that orange kit.
Yeah, or Toxic Thunder. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, good defending. Come on, Sadio. Keep on him. Well blocked. Ball goes, goal kick. Let's see what the ref adds on here at the end of the first half. 2 minutes of additional time added on. Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 2. Antoine Griezmann with both goals for Atleti. Mohamed Salah, I think, has been given the first one, and Naby Keita with the second one for the Reds. That defending for the second goal again, just all kinds of horrible. You surely have to think that Milner for Fabinho's the move here. I don't want to hear this, I let them sort it out on the pitch themselves nonsense from the gaffer. Something needs to be done. You're allowed 5 substitutions. Make it a half time. Bring Fabinho on. Atleti have it now right hand side. They recycle it back. Again, Lamar's hugging this touchline all the time. Very, very, very wide left. Thankfully, that pass was horrendous. Take your time, Trent. Run the clock down, mate. See out the first half. Regroup. We can all get our breath back then. Van Dijk. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Trent. Inside to Bobby, who comes deep to collect it. Back with Joe Matip. Matip out to Trent, right hand side. Switch is on. I think they are just seeing through the 2 minutes here. Referee blows up. Half time into Wonder Metropolitano, ladies and gentlemen. Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 2 in what has been a crazy first 45 minutes. I want to know what you guys think about it. I want to know your thoughts on the goals. Obviously, from the opening goal from, I think, Mohamed Salah. I'm still unsure on that one. And Naby Keita with the second. Go 2-0 up, you're thinking cruise control for the Reds here in Madrid. But no, we allowed them back into it with 2 goals that were entirely preventable. The first goal from Griezmann, I don't know how on earth Naby Keita allowed Thomas Lemar to skin him down the left-hand side. And their second goal, you know, I asked questions about what Van Dijk was looking at and what he was doing there. He was turned inside out by Griezmann. Fine attacking goal if you're an Atleti fan, but defensively not great. And we looked like we were hanging on there at the end of the first half. Somebody said, can I wave to say hi? There you go. Is Jones on the bench? No, Thiago and Curtis Jones didn't travel. So, you know, we'll have a look at the bench here. 1 second. This is what Liverpool have option-wise from the bench. 1 sec. That's that one, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. So these are the options that Gaffer has from the bench now, ladies and gents. Adrian, Kelleher, no need to worry about them. Fabinho, Kanade, Gomez, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Takumi Minamino, Diogo Jota, Costa Simicas, Divock Origi, Nat Phillips and Nico Williams. They're the options from the bench for Jurgen Klopp. You know, straight away you think to yourself, maybe Milner off, Fabinho on, but we do know that Jurgen Klopp likes to say that he lets lads figure it out on the pitch themselves. He likes to give them time to sort it out. In this scenario, I think they've had more than enough time personally to sort it out. So, yeah. Jota and Fabinho is what Miroslav reckons for the substitutes. I know Keita scored, but I think he's been a bit poor since. Said PJ. Look, PJ, his defence. How do you let Thomas Lemar down the inside of you like he did from that corner? Which, of course, Lemar then pulls it back across and let him get their first goal from. There's no way he should have been allowed down the inside. That's unforgivable. So, yeah, I agree with you on that one. His goal was sensational. Absolutely sensational. But, you know, it's one moment in a 45-minute period, and we started off the game so well, really had Atletico in 6s and 7s penned back, and I thought this could be 3, 4, 5, 6, but just as I said, Atletico will not lie down. They're not that type of team. You've got to give them credit for showing the heart and desire to get back in, but yet we made it too easy for them, in my opinion, and it's a massive 45 minutes still to go. And look, I would still take a draw from this game right now, because 7 points out of 9 with two away games done in the Champions League, I mean, that's not a position that I'd say no to. Caitlin, how are you? Said, hope you're well, Craig. It's so poor giving the lead away against shocking midfield. Yeah, and that's why they're getting through the centre far too easy. Like, one ball over the top has undone us 2 or 3 times. And it's not like our centre backs are slow either, by the way. So yeah, it's one of those. I'm trying not to go over the top on it yet, because there's an entire 45 minutes still to go. But as Caitlin said, it is right. You know, you start a game away from home in Europe, you go 2-0 up in it, you think to yourself, with the experience that we have here, you know, we'll see this game through. But there's a long way to go, yeah. And look, ladies and gentlemen, loads of you guys have been in with us during the game. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's been a mad first 45. If you have enjoyed it, please do just take a little second, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on it as well. And again, we're being brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping on anything at manscaped.com by using our discount code WFM20. Poor defending, said Ryan. I can't disagree with you, Ryan. We can't handle long balls. You know what? There's something to be said to that, mate, because we've seen what Ivan Toney and Brentford did to us with that tactic. And again, today, just too easily. And you got to give credit to Atletico here, by the way, because a couple of occasions I've thought initially he's a mile offside, but they've made 2 really good runs from inside their own half, which they timed to perfection to open us up. So, you know, you've got to give them credit as well, but I don't know. I hope the manager tweaks this in the second half, because one thing we can't afford to do now is leave here tonight with no points after going 2-0 up. And yeah, again, if ever we needed another reason to dislike that yellow Liverpool kit, here's another one. Young Leonard said Keita off for Fabinho. I would take Milner off, but again, I could understand either or, mate. Just leave Hendo on, because I think, if anything, he looks like the one bit of energy we have in midfield there. Our defence has been consistently poor since Brentford, said Lewis. Yeah, look, we've conceded a lot of goals this season, mate. I think it's a fair, valid critique to make of our defence, and one of the hallmarks about the title winning season was we were able to see out games 1-0, 2-0 and keep clean sheets, and this feels more like the Liverpool of when Klopp first came in, where you're winning games 4-2, 4-3, and keeping clean sheets is important. So yeah, and for those having a go at Van Dijk, look, I was as critical of him as anybody, but we do have to understand the man is still working his way back to full fitness. So, that doesn't escape me. But a defender of his experience, I would have expected better in that scenario with Griezmann, to be honest. Milner for Fabinho, Devon reckons as well. We need Fabinho from You'll Never Walk Alone. We looked so poor since we went 2-0 up. Yeah, I can't disagree. We started the game 100 miles an hour, like all over Atletico, swarming them, full of confidence, knocking the ball around, creating chances, and we got 2 goals, and you thought, here we go, this could be a vintage European night away, but we have, I think it's fair to say, somewhat capitulated. I mean, I've got to be honest in my assessment of it. You don't go 2-0 up away from home in Europe and then fall apart like that. That's not a trait that I would expect of this group of players, particularly with the experience that's out there on that pitch. So Klopp has a job to do at half time. If we get out of this with a win at the end of it, grand, but again, not good enough defending on a couple of occasions, more than a couple of occasions. Lara said something needs to be said about the atmosphere there. I can't hear it, Lara, so I'll have to take your word on that one, because we have to watch the games in silent, obviously, because of copyright laws and stuff, so we can't have any audio from the stadium or the game coming through the microphone, so I'll have to take your word for it. But look, the Wanda Metropolitano has a great atmosphere when the Atleti fans are on it, in fairness. Trent's side is wide open, said base face on space. Yeah, again, caught upfield for another opportunity there, 10-15 yards upfield, and Joe Felix, had the freedom of the Metropolitano, and it was another save from Alisson that stopped us from going 3-2 down. If we didn't have Alisson, we'd be 4-2 down, yeah. And look, he did give us a heart in our mouths moment as well, Alisson, when he came out for one of those clearances and booted it straight off Joel Matip, but thankfully it rebounded back to Alisson. They're just, again, every time I see Griezmann's goal, my head goes 2 ways. The second goal. First of all, I go, good bit of centre forward play, to be fair, but I can't excuse the defending from Van Dijk. Here it is again. Just doesn't know where Griezmann is and gets turned inside out. It's just not good enough, I'm sorry. That's not good enough. It's not going to get any better the more times you look at it. Klopp should send on Fabinho to shore up the midfield and stop the counter, said Rasheem Hibbert. I'm agreeing with you. Walter White said he can't stand Griezmann. Neither can I, mate. He's another mercenary in my eyes. But I've got to give him credit. The first goal, look, he got a little touch in it, but the second goal, it was good centre forward play, let's be fair. But shit defending at the same time. It seems like we're often talking about teams targeting our right back spot, isn't it? We're often talking about, we laud Trent and rightly laud him for his attacking play, but somebody needs, if Trent's further forward, somebody needs to step in and cover that space, because it is, if they can time the ball right, if we turn over possession when Trent's further forward, it's like 2 centre backs against 2 or 3 players, and somebody needs to drop back in. And usually that's where I'd expect Hendo to drop in, but with the way the midfield pivot is at the minute, it doesn't look like anyone's necessarily playing the 6. It looks like himself and Milner, to me anyway, looks like himself and Milner are, trying to play one stay, one goes, and that's, again, kind of screams to an old system we played under Klopp. Do I think we can still go on to win? Well, I think half-time certainly benefited us a lot more than Atleti. But if we can get back to play now we started the game, if we can get our confidence back up, I've got a feeling that we're not going to see anywhere near as many goals. I think we'll be lucky to see 1 or 2 in the second half. But yeah, look, we cannot leave today without a point. We just can't. Not after going 2-0 up. That's not the type of mentality that we want going into that game on Sunday against United. What have we got? Anel said, Atletico seem like scoring every time they attack us. Our defence is caught ball watching most of the time. Yes, too much ball watching is right. And again, ball watching is exactly the right phrase there when we were looking at Antoine Griezmann's second goal, because Van Dijk hadn't got a clue where he was.
Salah is the first player in Liverpool history to score 9 consecutive games.
Yeah, very generous giving him that goal though, but I'm taking it because I had money on him to score. With 100 quid on him to score.
Come on.
At 7-4. So I'll take it every day of the week. Who's our best player so far? Who would be our best player so far? That's a good question. Jesus, who would be our best player so far? Because Salah started well, got his goal, didn't do much since because he hasn't got much. Bobby's been dropping deep.
Probably Alisson.
Yeah, Alisson, good show. Alisson, yeah, I think spot on. I think Connor's right and the chat is right as well. Alisson, yeah, good show. Which isn't great, you know what I mean? It's not what we want to be saying. Yeah, no, you're all spot on. I agree. No argument for me on that one. And thankfully, as well, we have him in goal, because we could be going in here now 3-2, 4-2 down if it wasn't for Alisson. Right, let's have a little look around. Connor, can you give us the half-time scores? I can't get up here on my phone.
So, current games are game 2-all. Porto Milan 0-all.
So 0-0, Porto Milan.
Inter 1-0 up against Sheriff.
Inter Milan 1-0 up against the mighty Sheriff, who of course beat Real Madrid in their own patch.
PSG Leipzig 1-all.
1-1 in PSG Leipzig.
And Real Madrid 1-0 up against Shakhtar.
Real 1-up against Shakhtar.
And Ajax 2-0 Dortmund.
Ajax 2-0 against Dortmund. That's a good result for Ajax again. I mean, yeah, I mean, I probably thought a draw both teams to score in that one, but again, we keep under rating how good that Ajax production line is.
Daley Blind and a Marco Reus on goal.
Daley Blind, huh? Suarez to come on and score. Andy, I don't want to rule that out, mate, at this moment in time, with the way the first half's gone. Ben said, kind of similar to how now when AC Milan dominated first 20 minutes and just collapsed. Hopefully we can get our heads back on. Good shout that, Ben. Yeah, again, similar situation there. We got our noses in front and I mean, you're right, Ben. It's a good show. I guarantee you Klopp won't make a change at half time. Like, we're all sitting here screaming for Fabinho, but you know, it would be very un-Jurgen Klopp-like to make this change now at half time. I hope he does. I agree with every single one of you out there that think that Fabinho should be on. So that's 9. First Liverpool player to ever score in 9 consecutive games, Connor, was it?
Yeah, 9 games.
Again, still not unsure what the offside rule is in football. It's mad, like. And I'm not just saying that because of Atleti's goal. I don't think we should have scored against Watford for Firmino's first goal. In my head, old school me, that would be offside. But obviously, it isn't. Naby has been sus for both goals. Fabinho for Naby, in my opinion, says Akash. Thank you for the super chat, mate. And yeah, look, first goal, there's no way Naby should be letting Thomas Lemar skin him down the side there and get to the byline and pull that back. It's unacceptable that wasn't put out for a corner minimum. Our midfield legs are gone. Should have signed somebody, said Herman. Again, I'm just looking up here now as the teams come out for the second half. Fabinho's getting stripped. Fabinho's getting his gear on. He's coming on 100%.
What do you reckon's off?
Don't know. I'm trying to have just a quick scoot around there. Don't know if it'll be like before the second half starts because he was just taping his socks up. Milner's on. Is it Naby? Yeah, Fabinho's 100% coming on. So, yeah, see, I bluffed Klopp into making that change. Who's he coming on for? Naby?
He is needed there, though, isn't he?
He is needed. Is it Naby?
Yeah.
Naby Keita. So Fabinho on to replace Naby Keita. No doubt Crosby will send me across the image now. That's 12 players I have to do now for the match reaction because 45 minutes. Yeah, Fabinho on for Naby Keita. So again, I like to say it, but our chat knows football, and you guys were spot on again. So fair play, give yourselves a pat on the back. You were spot on. Right, we're underway in the second half anyway. I don't know what that was I hit there. What's that button with the big... I don't know.
Tweet.
Oh yeah, well fuck them. They can tweet then. It's gone out. Yeah, sorry, the clock's going to be 2 seconds behind.
I took off the kill switch, so don't worry.
Yeah, I was thinking you did. Oh, we're not behind. We're right on smack and bang on with the clock. Look at that. You love to see it. Why isn't Klopp playing all the summer signings? Because they aren't fully bedded in yet, mate.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. All of him. Did you send that? I see an email and I just didn't know whether that was it or not.
I haven't sent it yet.
Alright.
There we go, sent it.
The Reds in possession anyway. Robbo. Okay, just get rid of the first lineup. There we go. There's the adjusted lineup. Thank you, Connor. Yeah, why isn't Klopp playing all the summer signings? He's on the bench, mate. He's on the bench. Trent. To Mo. Mo tries a flick, goes out off Atletico player. It'll be a throw into the Reds' right hand side. Someone said VAR is a mistake, Craig. What's Connor's thoughts? Devin wants to know what your thoughts on that first. I suppose the first Atletico goal, and I suppose just to balance it out, our goal against Watford.
I think ball shouldn't rule out.
I'm kind of the same, to be honest with you.
What actually is the rule anymore?
Yeah.
Is it not you're offside interfering with play? Then
Yeah, what's interfering with play though? That's what I'm saying. Like for Cathcart's moment, he wouldn't have stretched his leg out there if Suarez or if Salah wasn't behind him.
Exactly, and like you said, he didn't touch the ball, but he was impeding Matip, so.
And then
the keeper also to keep an eye on him, so.
Yeah, so I agree with Connor. I think both goals shouldn't have stood, but I think that's where we are with the offside rule these days. And again, Kylian Mbappe's goal again in the Nations League, another example.
Yeah.
Salah, wide right, little ball down the line to Trent. Corner. Come on, boys. Come on. Does Connor live with you, Craig? Is he part of your family? No, he lives about an hour and 15 minutes away at the other end of Wexford. We both live on opposite sides of the county. But no, he very much has his own lovely family. His sister's off in Japan at the minute. Ball in. Ooh, Mane header.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a Mane header.
Yeah.
I win 170 quid if he scored a header.
He was saved. But ball dropped to Salah then and he couldn't steer it on target. He's underrated for his heading ability.
He is.
João Felix now wide left. Robbo switched across there because we had a corner, which meant we were switching sides. Strike from distance, blocked by Milner. Atleti have the ball back again. That's good play. Oh, Alisson bails us out yet again. Defence carved open there. Little 1-2 and we're opened up like a cheap tin of salmon. I thought that why I'm differentiating against prices of salmons. I'm sure tins open the same, but Alisson, I think, got a little clatter on his leg. Look at this though. Simple 1-2 and we're undone again. What the fuck is Van Dijk doing again? The gap between our centre-backs, you could have drove an articulated truck through the middle of them. Fucking hell. I mean, what was Oblak doing parrying that out? We should have caught it, but corner to Atletico. Sheriff have equalised in that game.
Fair play. They're doing well, aren't they?
They are. Fair play. Atletico try a cross, it's overhit and it goes out far side for a throw into Liverpool. Yeah, Virgil doesn't look with it today, does he? He's not looking at it. I mean, even allowing for the fact he's coming back, he doesn't look with it today. Robbo goes back to Alisson. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Still Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 2. Real 2-0 up now. Vinicius Jr. with a goal. Thank you for that update, Ahmed. Much appreciated. Hendo. Ball over the top. Out comes Jan Oblak and gathers it. Come on, boys. We look a bit more settled now. But still, we were opened up too easily once again there with that little 1-2 from Atleti around the edge of the box. Atleti have it left side. Ball back to Thomas Lemar. All I can do now is keep eyes on Van Dijk, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
High foot, surely.
Yeah, high foot, free kick. Red card. Red card.
Griezmann?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Red card for Atleti. Antoine Griezmann won't be getting no fucking hat-trick today. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Oh, of course, they're going to bitch the referee into changing his mind here. Watch the ref bottle this, watch it. Guarantee he bottles this and changes his mind. Oh, everybody inside is... Oh, what? What? That's it, Hendo. Don't take any shite off him. Come on, you little rat. Scurry yourself off the pitch. Bang! High foot. Boot him in the face. Red card. Fuck off. If he overturns this, I'm driving to Madrid and giving him a slap. Man nearly deafened Bobby. I don't care what Peter Walton has to say unless he's saying Stonewall. He literally clattered into Bobby. Fair play to him. At least he's checking on him. I'll give him credit for that. Fair play to Griezmann on that one. I mean, after seeing it back, I thought at first, like you, Connor, high foot free kick, but after seeing it back, I think the referee was spot on with the red.
A few on Twitter say it was harsh.
Harsh?
He decapitated him.
Do you not remember Sadio Mane's red card for what he did to Ederson? There was no fucking it was harsh then, was it, when they were all laughing at us? So Griezmann's off. This is where Cholo makes his changes now. 11 defenders, 10 defenders on the pitch now for Atletico watch. Now. So Atleti down to 10. Bobby, he should be allowed straight back on the pitch there. He shouldn't have to wait for the ball to be back in play because the player was carded that fouled him. Learn the rules, dickheads. There he goes. Good man, Bobby. So for those that didn't see what happened, there was a challenge. It looked fairly innocuous at first when we just seen it during the game, but when we see the replay, we can understand why the ref pulled the red. It was a very, very high foot by Antoine Griezmann, and it went straight into the ear of Bobby Firmino. And the ref, I mean, Verge was in his ear, and I thought Verge was asking for the yellow. And I thought, well, the yellow's coming, Verge. He's going to his pocket. But the referee pulls out a red, and I'm thinking, I don't know about that. But when I seen the replay, spot on. You only have to think back as well to Ederson and Mane. And Mane didn't know he was there, but it doesn't really matter when you do damage like that. You know, the damage supersedes whether you intended to do it or not. And yeah, could this be a game-changing moment? Obviously, with the home crowd behind him, Atleti aren't going to let it go, but we should be able to at least stretch them a bit more now. Salah, wide right. Oh, that's not a great ball. Lamar back. Gives it straight to Salah, though. Back to Hendo. Go on, Mo. Corner. Goal kick. Why the fuck didn't he play that off the defender then, rather than letting it go for a goal kick? What was Salah doing there? Why didn't he play the ball off the defender? I don't understand why he just let this go out of play. Is he given a corner? He has given a corner. That's sure he signalled to a goal kick. He pointed to the corner, then pointed at the 6-yard box. A corner's been given anyway, so well done, Mo. Spot on, mate. Spot on, Mo.
Eventful evening for Griezmann, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 goals and a red.
I just know they're going to park the bus now, though.
As long as we don't concede, I'll be all right with this. Back out with Trent first. Corner's cleared first time. Trent has an opportunity to get another one in. Whips it in left footed. Van Dijk! Straight all black. I think he should have done better with that, I'm not going to lie. I think he had enough time there, enough space that he could have generated more power and a better header than that. But again, the game's stretched. Atleti have it. Ball out wide right to Trippier. Come on, boys. Well done, Hendo. Well done, Hendo. Good closing down, lad. Air ball. Well done, Trent. This hopefully will give the lads a bit more confidence along with having Fabinho on the pitch. What you don't want to be doing now is losing to a 10-man Atleti. Atleti are starting to retreat back and the spaces are there now in the middle of the pitch for us. We need to stretch the pitch. We need to do what Atletico have been doing to us, which is having our fullbacks hugging the touchline, making the pitch as big as possible, trying to create as much space as we can for Mane, Salah to make those runs in behind. Robbo. Strike! Unlucky Robbo. Couldn't keep it down, blasted over the bar. Come on, boys. Just over half an hour to go. 33 minutes or so to go. Still Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 2. 2-1 Leipzig. Is that right? Wow. Leipzig doing bits.
Doesn't update here yet. Yeah, 2-1.
2-1 to Leipzig. Wow, fair play.
3-0 Ajax.
Wow.
3-0 Madrid. 2-1 Inter. 2-1 Leipzig. 0-0 Porto Milan.
Yellow card. Milner gets a yellow, of course. Atletico crying for the red. Milner breaking his bollocks laugh. He's shaking his head in disgust, but Trippier laughing at him.
Do you have a neighbour, Louise?
Not that I'm aware of.
I almost airdropped a video to someone called Louise.
Oh, that's probably Sarka.
Oh.
Her iPhone. Sarka Louise is her name. Simeone asking for... What? Just knock him out. Just give him a slap. looking for a red for that, you absolute fucking clown. Shut your mouth, Simeone. Fucking... Ref, give him it. Knock him out. It was barely a foul and he wants a red card for it. This isn't the Liga, son. I'd love Klopp to knock him out. Obviously, I'm not condoning violence in any way, shape or form. These are just my dreams. I'm allowed my dreams. Don't begrudge me my dreams.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. The offside flag was up. Thank God. Good set piece, that. Again, another warning for us, though. Let's have a look. Nah, they were off. They were both off. João Felix, obviously, wasn't involved, but the other two were off. It's a good spot by the linesman.
Good line being held.
Yeah. I'm going to say Alisson had it covered as well. Ooh. Ball ricocheted there off Sadio. Be a goal kick to Atleti. Finally at the hour mark. It feels like that 2 minutes was a long 2 minutes, by the way, but still 2-2 here, and Diogo Jota and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain getting ready to come on for the Reds.
We're going for this.
We are. It'll be interesting to see who he brings off. Obviously, do you think it's Bobby? Is he taking off two of the front three here? What do you
Bobby
reckon?
and Milner probably, is it?
That would be the sensible option, yes. With Milner being on a yellow. And Bobby hasn't been that involved. Look at this again. One ball over the fucking top and Alisson's have to come out doing sweeper keeper because Van Dijk's fucking... I don't know what he's doing. But he's getting caught out too often for my liking. This is very... Oh, Jesus Christ. And then Robbo just gives the ball to Atletico. And wake up!
Robbo's been all over the place too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wake up, Robbo. Come on, lad. Here we go anyway. Here comes the changes from the gaffer. Nope, he's waiting until the free kick's dealt with. Right, lads. Again, a really high line from the free kick. He's a mile offside. Tell that. Why did he even go for the ball? He was at least 2 yards offside. Anyway, now Klopp should probably ring the changes. Look at him. Miles offside. Why did he even attempt to play the ball? Forest are losing. Thanks, Mark. Sabrina be delighted about that. Not. Naby. Oh, Sadio off. Sadio off for Jota.
Well, there's my back on.
Diogo Jota on for Sadio Mane. And James Milner, as Connor suggested. James Milner off for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Probably the right change there. Because they would target Milner. They'd try everything, obviously, to get him off. So chance for Oxlade-Chamberlain to impress. Jota's just dropped into that left side as well. So he is on the left of the front three. Fabinho. To Matip. Trent. Look at the space Chamberlain's in. Move the ball across. Look at the space then for Robbo. Well done, Trent. Handball, referee says. Ricochet back off him. Oh, he's getting booked for kicking the ball away. Fuck off, ref, you fucking... He's such a home fucking... What would we call it? A homer where he's just giving everything to Atleti. Everything. Trent kicks the ball away like every other player's done a million times, and because the little bitches in red and white, and that's what they are, they're whiny little bitches. Fuck's sake. Grown ass men crying like little bitches because Trent kicked the ball away. Fuck off. Honest to God. There's a lot to like about Atletico, but there's an awful lot to dislike as well. Fucking whiny. I ask, would you do this type of shit if you're out and about with your missus? And somebody brushes off you or something? My God, whinge bags, each and every one of them. Fucking hell. As I said, there's an awful lot to admire about what they do, but there's an awful lot to dislike as well. I mean, we must have ambulances on standby for the whiny little bitches. $25 to go. Come on, boys. Nice ball, that. Shot it. Bobby, who are you playing it to, fella? Again, look, we give the ball away. There he is. That's why he's on. Good man, Fabinho. Get up, you whiny little bitch. Well done, Van Dijk. Oh yeah, now you're calling for the ball to be put out because you lost it, you cheating pricks. Fuck you. Atletico had no intention of putting the ball out for Fabinho and they were in possession, but when we turn it back over, the whinging starts again. I fucking hate these now. Go on, go on. Unlucky lad. Good stuff from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain there. Good little burst into the box. Shot wasn't the greatest, but again, good build-up play. David, who's a member for the last 5 months, thank you, my man, said, what a game we're having. Sorry to have to scream and curse at my team. That's just how we are. Atletico Madrid, big up, you living legend. Much love, man. Again, in the heat of battle, mate, all niceties goes out the window. But yeah, nothing but respect, dude. Thank you. I just hate play acting. It just does my head in. When you see warriors out there on the pitch doing their thing, and then this whiny fucking niggly cheating rolling around fucking PSG-ishness. Spanish Burnley, said Devon. You gonna correct the team? I don't know. Did you send it to me?
Yes, I did.
Sorry, yeah, I'll correct it now, Matt. Cheers for the show. Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, team's corrected there now, my man. Cheers for the heads up. I would have completely forgotten all about it. There you go. There is the redone team. Thank you for the heads up, dude. And thank you to Connor for getting it across. Right, we have a quarter of the game still to go. We are as we were at half time, 2-2. The only difference being Antoine Griezmann sent off. Craig's neutral view was touching. When the fuck did I ever say I was neutral when Liverpool were playing? I said if you see me on Craig's station, I'll be entirely neutral in all my analysis. But when Liverpool are playing, I am as red tinted as you can possibly get. I'm an uber hypocrite when we're playing. That's part of the fun though, isn't it? We're supposed to be hypocrites as football fans. Chamberlain. He looks like he's in the mood today, Chamberlain, since he's come on. He really is getting involved in everything. The space is there for us now. We just need to be patient and create the opportunity and believe we'll get it. Again, Trent, fuck's sake, lad. The basics need to stay the same, mate, and playing a 5-yard pass shouldn't be out. Get back! Run! Sprint, Trent! Not jogging at half pace. Get the fuck back! Fucking jogging back, mate. You should be breaking your nuts to get back. You gave the ball away. Fucking hell. Well done. Well done, Bobby. Wins it back high up the pitch. Slips it into the Ogo. He couldn't quite get the shot on it, but well done, Bobby. That's it. That's the attitude, fella. I can't be dealing with that. Trent giving the ball away and jogging back. Again, good ball in from Diogo Jota. Referee gives a corner. Well done, boys. Starting to pin it, Letty back. Of course, look. Now the little bitch decides he's injured and he stays down to get a little bit of treatment. Do you want mommy to come on and kiss your boo-boo, you little dope? Fucking clears the ball. Goes up and then thinks, oh no, hang on, I'm injured. Ball in. Headed it down off our own lad. Bobby thinks it should have been a corner. It looked like to me he headed it off Matip, but it's goal kick's been given anyway. I still can't tell who that came off.
I think it was massive. We're on about 400 players.
I'm giving a thumbs up now. It says, Mammy, come on and kiss it better for you. The little boo-boo gone away.
How many subs can you make at once? Use all 5.
Yeah. You can only make 3 groups of
Yeah.
substitutions, but yeah, you can bring 5 on if you want.
It looks like bringing on at least 4, isn't it?
Again, look at that. Trent watching as the ball drops to his man. Fuck's sake. Good tackle, Joe. Well done, lad. Bobby.
Go on.
It's too much on it. Too much on it. Went through to Jan Oblak. Lovely challenge that from Joel Matip. And the down the other end. Ajax beating Dortmund 4-0. Jesus. Some result for Ajax. It's great to have fans back inside stadiums though, isn't it? Like, apparently we can't hear it, but people are saying the atmosphere has been brilliant at the Metropolitano. It is great to see fans back fully inside stadiums. And in Ireland here from Friday, again, we'll have full stadiums for sports events, which is great. Hendo, that's it. Take a little touch. Oh, that's a shite ball. Look at that again. Just about kept it in play. Wake up, lads. For fuck's sake. 19 to go. Chamberlain, nice little pass to Bobby. Bobby flicks it out to Fabinho. Fabinho goes out right hand side to Jordan Henderson. To Trent, back to Hendo. Fabinho. Salah. He has his pocket pinched. Good defending by Atleti. That's what they're going to try all day. And look, again. Trent's nowhere to be fucking seen when it comes time to defend. Ball into the channel looking for Salah. There's just been a little bit too much on all of those when we've played them. That's it, Mo. Close. Well done, Joel. Well done, fella. Lovely little cushioned header. Fabinho. Jota. Hendo. Chamberlain. Go on, Hendo. Burst into the box here. Pull it back to Mo. Oh, why are you clipping at me? Get your head up. Come on, boys. Fabinho. Tries a little scoopy dink, but that goes straight through to Jan Oblak. Close him down, Bobby. Otherwise, you're just going to stand there with the ball. That's it. Close him down. Make him pick it up. Simeone giving a really big bollocks yet again there. You're going bald, Simeone. There's no hiding it, mate. You're going bald. I do like the way he orchestrates the crowd, in fairness, though. Again, he's one of those characters, if he was yours, you'd love him. If he's not, you'd absolutely despise him. Come on, boys. Don't forget, by the way, ladies and gents, I hope you are enjoying the game. If you are, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. There's, 2,600 people in the chat now. If you haven't yet subscribed, it does mean a lot to us. 2 post-match shows coming up. One with just myself, and then we'll have a bit of a panel discussion afterwards as well. Hopefully, we'll be talking about a Liverpool 3-2 win. But Atleti, we know they can defend. Chamberlain. to Jota. Again, just doesn't come off. See what the idea was. Salah. Go on, Mo. Corner. Corner to the Reds. Carrasco thinks he should have been offside against Liverpool. Go tell somebody who cares, mate. Was it a red? The Griezmann one? Yes. I think the ref got that spot on. I don't think Griezmann intended to hurt Bobby, don't get me wrong, but I think it was the right call. Ball in. Headed behind another corner. Come on, boys. This is your moment, Verge. This is the time to atone, mate. Get in there, bang. Come on. It'll just feel like a defeat if we don't come away from here with 3 points now. Because we've had a... Go on, ball in. Oblak comes out. It's cleared by Atleti. That's a penalty! Penalty! Nailed on. Easiest decision the ref's going to have to make in his fucking life. And I've bet on a penalty in the game as well. Yeah! It's all coming up, Craig. I don't know how he can even look at the ref here with a straight look on his face. My God, I've seen less challenges in the WWE than this. It is the easiest penalty that referee will ever have to give in his life. My God, it couldn't be more of a penalty. Look, it's the most straightforward penalty he'll ever give. Come on. This is going to be a Salah penalty as well because Milner's not on the pitch. What the ref should be just whooping out the yellow cards here. How can anybody with a straight face argue that that wasn't a blatant penalty?
Oh, they'll do it somehow.
Ref, why are you letting them stand around the penalty spot? Grow a pair! You don't need Manscaped, ref. I'll tell you that, mate. You don't need Manscaped because they haven't dropped yet. Shout out manscaped.com, WFN 20% off and free shipping. The ref's not allowed to use it though. Ref, will you get your card out and tell him to get on his fucking line? Out there. Look, don't even let him look at the ball. I can't look at this. I can't look. I'm not looking.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, don't look either.
Look, don't look, look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Come on, Mo.
Steps up. Yes!
Go on, Mo! Go on, Mo! There we go. Mo Salah makes it 3-2 from the spot. Go on, Mo. I hadn't got the Lee Rody to look at that one, but Mo does it. Jan Oblak can't stop him. It's 3-2 to the Reds. Go on! That's what now? 10-9 for Mo?
Yeah, I think so.
What a man. What a man. Get the Epson printer out. Get the contract done up. Give it to him. Go on, Mo. We'll love you, Mo. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Scoring, really. There you go. Whoop, whoop. 3-2. Change the score, Houlden. Change the score. Mo, look at him. Look at him. You beautiful man. Look at that. Straight up to the Reds as well. Points up to them. Up to the travelling cop. Good man, Mo. Mo knows what side his bread's buttered on. No singing, lol. Tell me why. Mo Salah, Souks is going to be broke. Salah's going to cause Souksy to have bankruptcy here. Thank you for the super chat, Souksy. That's going to be my new one now. The tell me why is my response. Oh, another boo-boo for a lady here. Another boo-boo. This time it's Thomas Lamar. Been a long time. Said you miss me. Word gets out. Shouldn't have dissed me. Step back, don't try to kiss me. What about now? I'm 50-50. Bit of old school Lamar there for everyone.
Still loves scoring penalties down that end, doesn't he?
He does. He loves a penalty down that end. Here comes Angel Correa on for Joe Felix. Hat-trick for Salah. Joanne Fisher, member for 22 months. Wow. I didn't even think we had membership that long.
Here did I.
There's no more OGs than Joanne then. That's class. With the Salah and the Ric Flair emoji. So, Cholo Simeone emptying the bench here. Rodrigo de Paul off. Llorente's on. He's got form against us, doesn't he? From Llorente.
Yeah,
Marcus
definitely.
Llorente. Good player, to be fair. And here comes El Pistolero. Thomas Lemar coming off to be replaced by Luis Suarez. 10 minutes to go with the Metropolitano. As it sits, Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 3. But Atleti have a set piece here in a decent position. We have to stay switched on. Too many times we've let the lead go, lads. Too many times. Not again. Stay focused. Ball to the far post. Penalty.
Fuck's sake.
Penalty to Atletico. Fuck's sake. The ref says same, and you know what? I agree with him.
Where are we at?
I agree with him. I can't disagree with this. I mean, I'm fucking fuming, but I can't disagree. From what I've seen, I can understand where the ref points to the spot here. Oh! He's onside anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same. He's right. It's the exact same. Fucking stupidity from Jota. Fuck's sake. I can't argue against it. Fucking stupid though. Oh! Again, just letting them back into the game. Bobby, what are you smiling at? For fuck's sake. Bobby out there laughing like it's a picnic. Oh, I don't know actually. Seeing the replay, it looked like he stuck his leg back into him. Ref's going to have a look at it. Ref's gone over to have a look at it.
Interesting.
They usually don't do this unless they overturn it. The ref has given no indications yet that he has the balls to overturn this decision. None. Everything about this referee so far has said he's going to bottle this and give the penalty. I'm hoping. Let's have a look.
He didn't even touch him.
He's going to give this, I'm telling you. He's looking for a reason to give this, rather than not to give it. If you need to look at it from 50,000 angles, it's clearly not a blatant fucking penalty, ref. He can't get away from this quick enough, watch. He's given this. No penalty! Good man, ref! Good man, referee! Good man! Fair, I take it all back, ref. Manscaped all around. Manscaped all around. I'll buy it for you, ref. I'll buy it for you, pal. Fair play, referee. I take it back, mate. Fair play. You grew a pair. I'll buy them, mate. Manscaped on me. Oh, I hear Puta being mouted everywhere there now. Well done. Fucking well done. I have to say, when I seen it initially, I thought penalty. I have to, hand on heart, I thought, yeah, same as the other end, and the ref uttered the words same. But, fairness, fair dues. Because when I looked at it back, I still thought I can see it being given. I can understand it being given, but fair play. again, if we don't see this out now, Crosby. Yep. Referee, you can shave your balls on me, fella. We've conquered all of Europe, we're never gonna stop. From Paris down to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Allez, allez, allez! Allez, allez, allez! Allez, allez, allez! My next door neighbour's going, a dickhead. You know, relax there. Come on, Liverpool, said Scotty. 21-month membership, 3-2 Mo Salah. You love to see it, mate. 5 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. See it out, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. I tell you what, this is taking it out of us. That's it, boys. Just knock it around. Keep the ball. Take your time. Mark's fuming. I don't know why the fuck he's fuming. It's got fuck all to do with him or United.
He was saying it wasn't the red either.
Let him. Let him fume. Be fuming even more when we hand United their arse on Sunday. What the fuck has he got to be fuming about? United aren't even fucking playing. This doesn't affect them in any way, shape or form. Still though, I love it. Let him fume. Can fume all the way to the Europa League. Fuck him. Let him fume. Give a shite if he's fuming. Doesn't affect United in any way, shape or form. I don't know what he's crying about. But anyway, each to their own. I'll be enjoying United's game tomorrow night against Villarreal.
As you should. Atlanta, isn't it?
But whatever, they're all shite. Doesn't make any difference. Atlanta, Villarreal, they're all shite.
It just screams Europa League, doesn't it?
It does. It just screams Europa League. You're right. Oh, I wish I could text now. If you send the Mark a message to wind them up.
It's running off your phone, yeah. Will I text?
Why are you always salty? Because I'm a football fan, you fucking gobshite. How am I always salty, Josh? It's not my fault that you support some tin pot fucking too big club, mate. And why am I salty? We're winning. I've no need to be salty. I'm not the one on my channel bitching and moaning about penalties and red cards. I'm here laughing and loving life. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I do love knowing that you little twats are rattled out. Are you still recording with Mark on Thursday? Yes. Him responding to Liverpool getting a penalty isn't going to stop that, mate. I'd expect the exact same, to be fair. I'm only winding up. Like, if this was the other way around, I'd be screaming blue murder about United getting everything as well. That's part of being a fan, isn't it? Let's call him. I am the least I'm the least salty, but I'm on the lighter side of, oh fucking hell, Verge, don't be giving me heart attacks, lad. It's the heat of the battle. Do you know what I mean? We all go a bit batshit crazy. Aye, come on, boys. I'm genuinely baffled though how anyone can be that, any United fan can be that wound up by a game that has nothing to do with them. And I'm not having to go at Mark because there's more United fans in the chat, like. I just don't get it. If Ant and I'd be laughing if this was United, thinking, of course. Good switch. Oh, good defending. Come on, Hendo. Second ball, man. Second ball. Ollie, thank you for the popcorn super sticker, dude. That's been a mad game, this altogether. Well done. Hendo, bit of space there. Ball into the channel for Jota, who's definitely going to be breathing a sigh of relief. 89 minutes on the clock. Paddy sent a message going, me nerves. I know, I'm feeling you, Paddy, man, I'm the same. And don't forget, Paddy will be joining Chris Stonage for the second of our match reaction shows. Offside flags up. Klopp, I'll make a change or two now, mate. Slow it all down. Hey, Casper Warren, you found your wallet, mate. Nice one, buddy. 4.49 from my friend from Shankill who now lives in the UK, who's going to have the pleasure of sharing a hotel room with me in January. Could be worse, mate. You could be with the snoring machine here beside me. How are we, Casper? I hope you're enjoying this one, mate. I know that Wally's not a fan of Simeone anyway. One of the other boys from Shankill. All week he's been saying, fucking hate that Simeone. Shankill's own Garth Brooks. Fabinho, free kick, good man. 6 minutes! 6, ref! Just the 6, is it? Just the 6, ref.
For what? Was Vertex and...
Nico Williams getting ready to come on. 6 minutes of additional time, by the way. Our clock goes to 5 minutes, but Connor will count out the other minute. Jeez, Hendo running out of pitch there and kicking the ball out himself. Get back and defend now, Hendo. No time to be standing around, dude. Come on.
The extra minute clock is limited to members only, I'm afraid, sorry.
Come on, boys. Can't believe fucking 5 more minutes to go. Jesus. Don't be going anywhere, folks. At 10 o'clock, our first post-match show is going to come up as well. And if you have enjoyed the stream, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. Over 3,000 of you in the live chat now. Welcome. I hope you've enjoyed this game. It's been a bit of a batshit crazy one. Apparently my friend from Manchester, my Manchester supporting Mark Goldbridge friend is a little bit annoyed about a penalty in the red card incident. I wouldn't respect him if he wasn't wound up by it, to be fair. That's what he's supposed to be doing, but I think I can understand the penalty either way. I have to say I could have understood it, but the red card there's no argument about. I think the red card was a nailed on red card, but look, I can understand the penalty decision because whatever we say about Diogo Jota tripping him, he certainly leant into him. That's one thing I'll say, is Jota certainly leant in like that. So from that perspective, I could understand people saying, you know, penalty, and I would have understood if the ref gave it. I can say it now that it wasn't given. Come on, boys. That's it, Bobby. Defending from the front, man. Well played. Look at that. Bit of Bobby energy. We all love a bit of Bobby energy. Come on, boys. Keep it tight here. Oh, I hate when that happens. Come on. Stand up. Oh, my fucking heart was in my mouth there when that dropped him on the edge of the box. Oh. Is that a corner or a goal kick? Did he get a touch of the Craig, just blast that over? Oh, look, that Nico Williams barely got a touch in it. Oh, he just blasted it over, a big goal kick. I thought he was going to bury that when it dropped into the box. 2.5 minutes to go. Throw in for the Reds. Deep inside their own half, left-hand side. God, I'm absolutely wiped. Robbo with the throw in. Come on, Diogo. Close him down. That's it. Back with the keeper. Keep going, Diogo. Keep going. All Black launches it long. Ball goes out right hand side to Nico. He heads it back forward. It'll go out for an Atleti throw in. Ref, he's taking the throw from the wrong fucking half of the pitch there, mate. He's about 20 yards past where the throw in should have been. Diagonal ball, again long from Atletico. Fucking heading it off the back of players now, but it falls to Allison and it goes behind for a goal kick. Goal kick. Take your time, Allison. Take a yellow, take 2 yellow. Suarez gets a yellow for getting gobby with the referee. Give him another one, ref. Go on. Give him another one. Give him another one. Go on. What's up, Louis? Huh? Pissed off again, pal? Sick of the sight of Liverpool, are you? Ha ha! Van Dijk giving a little bit to Louis, going and holding his head. You didn't even touch your head, you fucking arsehole. He caught you on the shoulder and you're down holding your left ear. Should be alright though, mate. It's already pinned back. Well done, Chamberlain. Well done, lad. That's it, fella. That's it, Robbo. Switch it across. Just boot it. That was brilliant play from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain there. Firmino. Nico. Oof. Unlucky, lad. 20 seconds plus whatever the ref adds on. 2 balls on the pitch. That's it. Take your time there, lads. Come on, boys. Just...
You got the power, not much else.
Oh, fuck off. No. That's it. Keep the ball now, lads. Just keep it. Keep the ball. Keep it. It is all over. The Reds have gone to Madrid and beaten Diego Simeone's side by 3-2, which pretty much puts us in dominant position in this Champions League group. Play 3, 1-3. Kloppo's boys have done it. We made hard work of it, let's be honest. We started off really well, but Atleti came back into it. But a Mohamed Salah penalty after an Antoine Griezmann red card gets the 3 points, and the Reds top the Champions League group. I'll be back in 2 minutes with a post-match show. Don't go anywhere. The link's at the top of the live chat now. We want your thoughts on it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Up the Reds.